All right, welcome in everybody. Hi, happy Thursday. I know I wasn't supposed to be here, but here we are. Yay, let's celebrate good times. Okay, all right. I don't know if you can tell by my disposition what type of live this is going to be, but I hope everybody behaves themselves. Okay, I hope everyone has a good time. They enjoy themselves. I hope the volume is working for everybody because I get one more volume complaint, I might get an attitude. Also, I'm going to try something, so we'll see about something in just a moment, actually. But with that being said, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you all so very much for being here because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me and I appreciate you. So with that being said, let's make sure that we are doing all of the good things today, guys. Let's make sure that we are tapping the screen, we're sharing the live, we're reposting. All right, we're knocking out the gift goals. Also, if you are over on the tube, hi tubers. All right, make sure that we're doing the good things over there too. Liking the stream and subscribing is quite fun here. Also, let's make sure we keep that comment section going. Waste no time, do they? Jesus Christ, can't even get the intro finished.
Call from
Call or hold, thank you. Okay, Jesus Christ, they don't play around, do they? Hi, John. So, yeah, with that being said, y'all, make sure we do all of the good things, all right? And if you would like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all so much again for being here because, hey, you could be anywhere else, but you're here. With that being said, Trump supporters, request up. You are the demographic of people that I would like to have a conversation with. All right, if you're over on TikTok, look at the bottom of your screen and make that blue and pink person gray. And if you're over on the tube, you can call the number on your screen, which is 720-295-4868. Again, 720-295-4868. All right. There's a lot of news to cover, but for some reason or another, we already have someone wanting to call in. They're very eager. I figure out why they're so darn eager. All right, let's see here. There we go. There we go. And this here. Enjoy the song, guys. There we go. And I'm here. Yesterday. Hey, slingshot. Do you happen to be a white man? I'm just curious. You can just answer yes or no. Are you a white man? Because there's that part. Are you playing the game, Sean? If you guys are playing that game, I'll stop by. It depends on what time though. I have speaking of time, guys, this is definitely gonna be we're here for a good time, not a long time live, because at 5 p.m. Eastern, not 5 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, we are going to be watching a Star Wars movie in the Discord. Um I guess I'm finally doing a Star Wars movie. Yep, I'm gonna watch a fucking Star Wars movie. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing. I just hope to stay up. I'm sorry, I gotta be honest with you guys. I will fall asleep on a movie. I will. So I'm gonna do my very, very best. All right. So if you don't hear me for a minute, it's because I went to sleep. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. So- but yeah, join the Discord. Links in the bio. Check out the link tree. All right, you can join the Discord. All right. Yeah, do that. Sure. Let's get into this phone call, guys, and then we'll talk about some news. Hi, caller. Thank you for holding. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
18,
Okay. What's your year of birth?
2008.
2008. Okay. What month?
Yes, ma'am. January.
January 2008. Okay. All right. Why are you supporting Trump?
Because he's anti-abortion.
Oh, oh. Oh, okay. Where does conception occur?
The fallopian tube,
The fallopian tube. Okay. All right. And how long is the average gestational period?
40 weeks.
40 weeks. Okay, fantastic. All right. And do you take a scientific approach or a moral approach to abortion?
Both. My
Both.
morals are backed up by science. Yes.
Your morals are backed up by science. All right. And have you ever gotten anyone pregnant before?
I prefer. No, actually, no.
You
No, I haven't.
haven't? Okay. And you prefer to wait until marriage, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you some advice for life. All right. Get the tip wet, it'll change your life. I'm not talking to an 18-year-old about abortion. Call Dina Parker. Get the fuck off my phone. The fuck are we doing here? Anywho, tap the screen, share the live. Let's do all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right, there we go. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? I talk to an 18-year-old about abortion. I don't know. There's people dying because they can't get reproductive health care. It's
Hello, how
not
you doing?
political fodder. Like it's not something to debate. Hi, Michael. Are you a Trump supporter?
Instead of Trump supporter, I'm more Republican.
Where are you from?
So
Are you stateside?
I'm originally Ethiopian, but I'm American. I'm African American. I'm a adapted citizen. So I've been in US for most of my life.
Okay, all right. If you don't mind, what state are you located in?
East Coast, Oregon.
In the East Coast in Oregon?
West Coast. Sorry. West
You
Coast,
failed.
Oregon.
I'm sorry, you failed the test. You failed the test and I couldn't let you pass. You don't get no second chances at all over here. Do do do. I do like that bread y'all eat in Ethiopia though. The adira, I think that's what it's called. Adira. That bread is pretty good. I like it. You take a piece and then you do it like this, right? And then you eat it. It's delicious. It's fucking delicious. I'm not afraid of you. I just think that you're not in the United States of America. And I just believe that you should get your own fascists. That's it. Hi, Addie. Are you a Trump supporter?
6'7".
6'7". Ah. What do you want me to do with that? Do, 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 do. I don't know. It means nothing. As far as I know, it means nothing. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. How do you pronounce your name?
Phoebe.
Phoebe. Hi, Phoebe. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you? I'm sorry, I missed it. Oh, why'd she leave? Why did they leave? don't go. Actually, you could go. It's okay. Anywho, so there's actually a lot that is going on. Y'all president is crazy as hell. Uh, we knew that already, though. We knew that already. I mean, he hasn't like really done much since yesterday, like when he was at NATO and he did all that crazy stuff, where he said the Islamic Republic of Japan. That shit's wild. What else? He did that. He called Zelensky Putin, which was like, okay. I'm doing a news off the dome, trying to remember things that I actually want to talk about. Thomas Massey, and once again, is just saying the shit that needs to be said out loud. All right, so Thomas Massey, yesterday on the Twitter, he posted and said, let me see, make sure I got it right. Was it today that he posted this? Either today or yesterday. That man said, might as well call it Trump care. All right. This was in regards to someone by the name of Tony Saruga posting about Obamacare premiums, right? And this is what Tony Segura said. He said Obamacare premiums projected to rise 14% in 2027. KFF finds. KFF is the Kaiser Family Foundation, and it goes on to read Obamacare premiums are set for yet another year, 11 years in a row of double-digit increases in 2027, with the median rate climbing roughly 14% according to a new KFF analysis of rate filings from nearly 80 insurers. Massey responds with, might as well call it Trump care now. Our party has made no serious effort to repeal Obamacare and legalize affordable health insurance after taking control of the House, Senate, and White House. Why? Because the current system enriches insurance and hospital companies. Tell the truth and shame the goddamn devil, why don't ya? Tell the truth and shame the devil. That is the truth though. They haven't passed anything because guess what it does? It does actually benefit the rich people. It does. Buying stock in the insurance companies, it benefits them. So being shareholders, friggin' they get rich off of sickness. So there's that part. So I mean, there's that. But Massey is saying the quiet parts out loud, and he doesn't have anything to lose because he lost his primary. So his term is up in January. I don't know what he's gonna do afterwards. Who knows? Maybe Massey will make a run for president. I hope not. But with that being said, who knows what he's going to do? So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But premiums are definitely going up, and it's not due to any fault of the left or even Obamacare or the ACA itself. It's literally because the subsidies have expired. That is the main reason why the premiums are increasing. And what we're seeing is people are facing an increase in their insurances of about 114%, which is a whole hell of a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And like millions of people, I think upwards of about 7 million people so far have lost their insurance because they don't qualify for the subsidies. And if you don't qualify for the subsidies, that means that they think that they're saying that you can afford to just outright buy insurance, which of course is extremely expensive. So there's that. And with the subsidies, the good thing about it is that it capped the cost of your insurance premiums annually at 8% of your annual income. So if you put that on paper, I'm using an arbitrary number, guys, because the cap was at about like six. I'll just do the math. Never mind. I'll do the math. I don't want you all to go around thinking that people who made $100,000 could get insurance through the ACA. It capped off at about, I want to say $66,000 because it went up about like 400% of the poverty level. So it was at 66,000. And so let's multiply that. Erica, you really gotta learn how to use I just can't wait to get these nails done. They are in the way. Great, there we go. All right, so it would have capped their premiums at about $5,200. The exact number is $5,280. It would have capped it at that, which is a good deal because some people end up paying like $14,000, $20,000 for health insurance. Health insurance is extremely expensive, especially if you have a pre-existing condition. You can't be denied, but you definitely will pay a tax for it. You'll definitely pay a tax. So there's that. Also, other news that I was reading is that the court, what is it, the Sixth Circuit Court down in Tennessee, all of the judges have recused themselves from a defamation lawsuit against Candace Owens. They said that they didn't give a reason as to why they did, but it's from her being sued by Charlie Kirk's well, how could he be former when like he was the security guard when he died? So Charlie Kirk's security guard, Brian Happerbowl or something like that is his name. But yeah, all of the judges recused themselves, which is very interesting. And I want to know why. Also, a federal judge did yell at the Department of Justice today. Attorney General Borda, I think is his name, got yelled at because him and Todd Blanche released some information in regards to a case against Trinidad Aragua where they listed two people's name, but the case was supposed to be sealed, so they weren't supposed to actually say anything. But and the Justice Department is the one that asked for it to be sealed. This is all strange. I want to read about that one though. The Chicago Sun-Times did an article on that one. Ethan, do you know that you're up here?
We are Charlie Kirk.
You know that the tongue is very powerful, right? So, like, when you say that you are Charlie Kirk, all right, are you saying that you don't want to be in this realm? And I hope that's not the case because you are loved and you are cared for. Okay? If I were you, I would stop singing that song. Maybe find a different song to sing. Something that's more edifying, uplifting. All right? Something that's more positive. I would stop singing that song if I were you. I'm just saying. Anywho. Hector Talks BBN. Are you a Trump supporter?
Goddamn right I am.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you? Hey,
I'm aspirationally 44.
I don't know what that means, so we'll just go with 44. All right.
Have you ever had an aspiration?
Nah, I don't have any hopes.
You don't have no hope?
Mm-mm.
That's the problem with you godless liberals.
Yeah, you're making an assumption.
No, I think I'm not. I think you're a godless liberal. Do you believe in Christ?
Yes.
Which Christ? We talking about Jesus Christ?
Black Jesus.
Or Jesus Hussein Christ?
Black Jesus.
Oh, that's what I thought. You believing in the wrong Christ.
How is that the
That
wrong
Christ right there? That Christ was asking for your EBT cards to feed 5,000 people. That story of the 2 loaves and the 5 fishes, that was EBT. It's a true story.
I hate it here. I do. I hate it here. I don't get you sometimes. How did you out-troll the troll? Like, what are we doing? You just out-troll the troll. Karif.
Hello.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
18.
Okay. All right. And what year were you born?
2008.
What month?
22nd of January.
Okay.
I turned 18 a few
stateside?
months
Are you
ago.
stateside?
I don't know what you mean. I've been living in America for a little bit.
You're a terrible troll, bro. This is not good.
I'm much.
Like, I thought mine was bad, but oh my God.
Jesus Christ, bro. Get it together.
Y'all want to hear something ridiculous?
Sure.
Erica be persecuting me.
I do?
She do. Let me tell y'all how she persecuted me today.
Whatever.
So I go to the barber, right? I'm sitting down in the barber chair. Erica calls me in the barber chair. I was like, "What's up?" I'm in the barber chair. What's up? You know what Erica said to me? What you go to the barber for?
You can't prove I said that. But like, what do you go to the barber for?
Like niggas can't grow beards?
You can do that.
We ain't got no beards now?
You don't have any hair on your head. What are we doing?
Shit is crazy.
Why are you at the barber?
I halfway wanted to record the call and post it.
Oh my God.
To tell you what I experience on a daily basis with this woman.
Wow. Take your
Erica raped
Hector's
me when I was
advice.
12 years old. Erica raped me when I was 12 years old.
Oh my gosh, why would you say something like that, bro?
Erica
That's
raped me
not
when I was 12
cool.
years old.
Bro,
Erica raped me when I was 12 years old.
there's people like here who literally like have
What the
experienced that
fuck?
trauma. Why the fuck would you do that?
That's not fucking funny, dude.
Sick as fuck. What is wrong with
Keep
these
your
people?
fucking fantasies to yourself.
Jesus Christ. Latter-day Saints, bro. That's not cool.
That's their new thing, by the way. If they don't spam it in the comments, they'll request up, and then say that the creators like touch them. And literally, you know, the worst part about it is it's not even them doing it, because I expect that from that demographic. It's the fucking leftists in the comments that be like, "Oh my god, really? Are we fucking for real?"
Fucking idiots. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, fucking idiots. Hey, are you serious? Like, really? I'm sorry.
Goodness
Listen,
gracious.
take care of Hector while he's here. This is just cranberry juice, I promise. Just cranberry juice. Why would that person re-request up? That would
Who
be
knows?
stupid of you to do that. Anywho, all right. In regards to more news, I'm trying to think. So we got Todd Blanche and them being yelled at, but I did want to read over that one because I thought that was interesting. And it comes from the Chicago Sun-Times. Boutros is his name. Boutros was his name. All right, I am going to bring this one on the screen because I think I want to go over that one. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got to press some buttons.
Thank y'all for the gifts. Quickly to any of my people that are in here. I know I told you I was gonna go live today. I lied.
And
I
that's
tried, but I lied.
today.
Yeah. That's the reason.
What didn't you do for your friends? This is the Hector
I'll be
show, by
TikTok
the
thoughting.
way.
I'll be TikTok thoughting tonight.
This is the Hector show.
I just gotta once I'm off the road and stuff. I'm not on the road now, but yeah, can't fit the live in. I apologize.
Hey,
Y'all can still bless me though. I'm going on break.
Yes, he is. Are you gonna wait? So you're not gonna be on tomorrow?
I'm not gonna be on until Monday.
Oh, okay. I'm about to do hood rat shit. No one can tell me I can't eat. I didn't share the live today. Let me do that. Hector, do you have access to your hands, like freedom to use your hands right now?
I do.
Okay. All right. Give me 2 seconds, please. I'm about to do something. I am just sharing out the live randomly. I forgot to do that earlier. I typically do that. All right. I just pick people and I share it. There we go.
Whose server are you in? Like, what is happening?
I don't know whose Discord I'm in, but these people are annoying.
Dario, did you vote for Trump? Ew.
Hey, Hector, get ready to do the thing.
Yeah.
Not mute, but the B word. I just want to make sure we're on the
Yeah.
same page.
Of course.
Can I do it? Okay. They're not gonna load.
No, I got him.
But you got them? Bet. Get rid of that one. All right, let's see about this one. Get that person up out of here. Okay, that person didn't load either. Okay, fantastic. Wonderful. So, people, all right, Trump supporters request up. All right, get in the box. If you're on TikTok and you are actually a Trump supporter, go ahead and turn a blue and pink person gray. And if you're over on the tube, call the number on your screen. The number is 720-295-4868. Thank you for the flower. Appreciate you, friend. All right, who's saying? Oh, I didn't turn the fireworks on for you guys. My apologies. Boom, there go the fireworks. Okay, what's this here? Year-round school? I agree with you. Shit. I agree. Hi, Carl, are you a Trump supporter? Carl, are you a Trump supporter?
Carl's one of my people.
Oh, okay. That
It was
an
accidental, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Ba-dum-bum. Hi, user. Are you a Trump supporter?
I'm just gonna block y'all. That's cool.
I just hate it.
Since y'all want to talk about Gumby Kirk so much, let's talk about him. Well, so I was listening into some lives and I watched some clips from the hearings, and they got Mr. Lance Twiggs, whatever his name is, up on the stand. And that was what's his name? Robinson, Tyler Robinson's alleged transgender furry lover. And Homeboy was like, yeah, he didn't talk about politics. We never talked about the LGBTQ community. He never talked about Charlie Kirk. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. And I just thought that was super duper uber fascinating.
Thank you, Tabby. That was really pretty. I thought
W
that
Tabby.
I think that's fascinating also, considering that they said that he was super into politics and that he was some type of lefty, but it doesn't sound like it's shaking out to be that way.
Y'all remember who the they is? Who was the they who said these
The
things?
they is Trump.
Mhm.
The they is Trump. Okay. Hector, your friend is here.
This ain't my friend. He keeps running from me because he's a chicken shit. It's really embarrassing. He
So
does
you're
this just to
saying-
troll, and he actually has no substance for most of his arguments.
Right.
He often teacups the Google things, runs off the AI overview, and then runs inevitably when he gets cooked. So it's just like, you know, King, why are you here?
I'm here to talk a little bit about Donald Trump and how you keep crying about him, but
Are you
at
in
the
a
end of the
one-tunnel
day,
friend?
Hey, King, do you have children?
no,
You have no children?
no, I do not have.
If you did have a child and your friend was accused of, sexually abusing children, would you let that friend watch your kids?
What kind of? I mean, what kind of freaking question that came
It's
out?
a very direct one. It's a very It's a very direct one that people who protect
Okay.
children would answer in a heartbeat, and you're pausing and deflecting
so in this,
is concerning.
In this imaginary hypothetical world, you're saying my best friend touched a child.
I didn't say best friend, friend, whatever. However you want to rate the relationship is irrelevant to the
how do I
fact
know he
that
touched
the
it?
question
How do I
is,
know he
would you
touched
let
the
this
child?
person who is alleged to have touched multiple children watch your child?
How do I know that he touched a child?
Yeah, you're a fucking pedophile protector. That's all I needed.
Dude, you're so crazy. Anyone who says, hey, that man touched a child, you're just going to believe him? Someone points at you at the grocery store, hey, this man right
King.
here touched
It's not.
a child.
This is the point that you missed. This is the point that you missed, King. Hey, King, this is the point that you missed.
You guys are
It's not so much about believing the allegation. It's the fact that I'll be damned if I put my child in a situation to where that's even a concern. That's the crazy part. You're hyper focusing on if it's true or not, because that's your Trump chip activating. So you have to try and defend him. It's not even about that in this hypothetical. It's about why would I put my child in that situation? You're gross, dude. This is why I don't engage with you.
No,
Quite
man,
frankly,
you're weird.
the next time I
You're
see
weird.
you, and you're probably going to avoid
You
me in my
are
life, I'm just going to
weird,
permaban you.
man.
And the people will gladly get you up out the paint. Because you're pathetic.
You are a weird.
That's
weird
all.
Man. You're a weird man, dude.
Yeah, I don't defend
Weird,
pedophiles. That's a you problem.
You just defended pedophilia, bro. Do you understand that though?
See, this is the thing. You guys just twist
Yikes.
up all the words. You guys
We
twist
really don't.
everything up and use it as propaganda.
Are you sure about that? Because if
Yeah,
the
you guys
person
did
is
it in real
alleged and
time.
they had charges against them,
You
if
guys
people
did it in
actually
real time.
if they filed charges against them,
Hello,
the
are you all
person
there?
cannot
Are
come-
you aware of what you are doing?
I thought I was talking. I really did. I really thought I was talking.
You don't have no home training.
I was
Motherless
talking.
behavior.
So my whole thing is,
Hey, you got fatherless behavior.
if the
You
person
got no father in your.
was
You got no
accused
daddy.
of it and
Where's
they
your
I
daddy
have two,
at?
bro.
There we go.
I have
You
two.
got two daddies? You got two daddies? You got two daddies?
I actually have. I mean, to
Yeah,
you
you
Christians,
can't
I
an-
actually have three.
If you can't answer that question seriously,
I actually
know
have three
that you are
daddies.
so-
I mean, to the
It
Christians,
hit
I
you a
have
little
three
deep.
daddies.
I get it, man.
There's the
If it hits you
Lord,
deep, I get it.
there's
You
the
don't have to
bio
deflect
dad,
that
and
way
then
in a
there
sarcastic
is
answer.
the stepfather.
Just
Thank
answer
you.
it naturally,
Exactly.
man. You got no
Exactly,
daddy.
Erica. Exactly,
Yeah,
Erica.
No
I
daddy.
got
That's why
three
you
daddies.
act the way that you act.
But he did answer.
You are one of those weird Democrats, man. You are
Hey, King,
programmed.
don't you
gotta
have two
be able
daddies?
to open
King,
up
don't you
your
have
eyes,
two
man.
daddies? You don't have two
Open up your
daddies,
eyes
King?
and start-
King, you don't
Hey,
have two
man.
daddies?
It's okay. We love you, man. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't love you. So you got two daddies. I want you to accept that you have two daddies. Actually, answer that phone because this guy sucks.
It does. It's bad at
It's
this.
okay,
I'll be
man.
giving
Have a
Erica
great,
orders. I
have a
apologize.
great TikTok live. Have a great TikTok live. It's okay, man. Weirdo.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am. Is this Erica?
Yeah. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
31.
Okay. All right. And why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, before I give my answer, I was watching your stream, and your voice in it is a bit quieter than your male companion, so
Yeah.
it's quite hard to hear you.
I don't like talking loud anyways, and so then they start to scream. Yeah.
I understand that. Just telling you, it's a little hard to hear you, is all.
I appreciate you. All right. So why are you still supporting Trump?
It just makes sense to support him more than any of the Democrats right now. As for their plans and everything, it just doesn't align up with my viewpoints.
Okay. So what is it that exactly he's doing right now as president that you do support?
Turning Iran into a parking lot and deporting illegal immigrants.
He's not.
Bomba clot. You do sound a little low, I'm not gonna lie, even for me.
I'm trying to figure out how to fix it because I turned up the volume on the output and also on the input. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a
I think
wire
you're just
thing.
talking lower.
I probably am. I'm not in the mood to project the voice today. Hector, you say something.
All right, I'm gonna use my inside voice.
Okay, now I'm saying something. Where am I being caught at? Fudgesicles. I'm being caught over here. See, I'm trying to see where I'm being picked up at. See, I'm being picked up on input 1, which is A1. So I have that. And Hector, you say something again?
Erica's Venmo is everything with Erica. Someone was asking in the comments.
I know where I need to turn the volume up at. Give me a second, please.
Also, I'll literally hit up the link in her bio or the link in the description of the live stream on YouTube, and it'll take you to all that.
Okay, I think that might be better. Is that louder for everybody?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
A little bit? Okay, we'll take it. We will take it as a W today. Okay, all right. Caller, he's not turning Iran into a parking lot. That has
No, I mean bombing it basically is what I'm finding. I'm bombing enough to flatten it out to become a parking lot. So is what I was basically using it as.
They just
Turning the cities into dust. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but that hasn't. I did get it, but what I'm saying is that it hasn't happened though.
Not yet, but we can only hope.
But you can't do that because you know that would be considered like war crimes, right? Because he can't they can't attack the infrastructure of the city like power grids and whatnot because that would be against against the law, like international law. And what you're going to say is that we don't adhere to any, but at some point, someone would be held accountable if they were to get rid of their power grids because, like, they use that.
I'm not saying to go for, like, say, the power grids. Hell, there's lots of people out there that like us. I'm just saying target the locations where the leadership that is currently running that nation into the ground and just demolish them all into some pink mist.
That wouldn't be the majority of Iran. You said you want him to turn Iran into a parking lot, which would include mostly civilians.
Most, not all, but most. Again, anyone that wants to support death to America should be turned into pink mist.
But do we know why? We do know why they say that, though, right? Like what they mean when they say it?
Yes, they're brainwashed to the max, just like all the liberals out here.
So do you think that they want to just kill Americans, or do they want to, like, basically get rid of the U.S. government, like the U.S. government wants to get rid of the Iranian government?
They've been chanting it long before Trump was even president.
Yeah, because
they've been chanting it. So,
do you think Trump invented the U.S. government?
What's that?
Do you think that Trump invented the U.S. government? Our
Trump
government
invented the U.S. government? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Do you think he invented the government? Okay, then. All right. So, no, they're screaming death to the U.S. government is what they mean. All right.
Well, they're not just saying U.S. government. They're not saying U.S. government. They're saying the U.S. people as well.
I don't recall.
If you do not follow
death to America,
if you do not agree with their ideologies, they call death for you. Their religion alone calls for the death of those who do not agree with them.
Does the United States of America not do the exact same thing though? Is that not why
No,
we're over there actually bombing them?
no. The
Because
reason that we're
their
bombing
religion
them is
doesn't
because
call for
of
that, by the way. I want to let you know that.
their
The,
religion does in fact call for the death of those who do not believe in their God.
that is
What
not
verse is
true.
that?
Yeah, I was about to ask you what verse in the Quran is that?
I don't know the exact verse. All I do know is it does say that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say that. So there's that
It
part.
does
What the
say that.
Quran actually does call for, though, is that if you are attacked, you may respond and that you also can use self defense. It does not call,
It's not
all right,
self-defense.
for
It's
the
not the
death of
self-defense for them.
anyone. Excuse me, please don't interrupt me while I was talking because that's rude. So it
Sorry about
does
that.
call, though, for self defense. So in the event that you are attacked, you may respond in kind, but it does not say to unalive anyone who doesn't believe in Allah. Y'all all believe in the same God. Regardless of the name that you call him, y'all believe in the same God.
It's not the same God. They
It
do not believe in the
literally
same
is the
God.
same God. Abrahamic
It's not the
faiths
same God.
believe in the same God, bro.
It's not the same God that they believe in. Our God and their God are two different gods.
No, they're not.
Literally not true.
So you know what the three Abrahamic religions are, right? Though you do.
I'm sorry. What was that now?
Abrahamic religions. It's three of them.
I do not know them.
Yeah, it's Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. You all worship the same God. You may call him a different name, but it's the same God. That's all that there is to it. They all stem from that guy. It's in the name, Abraham. That dude that was told to kill his son Isaac. That guy. All of it.
Yep. Allah, Yahweh, everything. It's all different names for the same dude.
Yep. God, Jehovah. All of it. It's the same.
They're,
So anywho, go ahead.
anyways, back onto the other topic. Any other ones
No,
that
well,
you were
in
also saying?
regards to the Iranian thing, though, again, is that what you stated about their religion is in fact false. So we have to just pretty much understand that. I wouldn't want you to go somewhere else and say that. I wouldn't want you to embarrass yourself. But then also another thing is that again, you're saying that it's okay to go over to Iran and because they screamed death to America for 47 years, but you still didn't answer the question because the initial question was, do you know why? Do you know why they do that?
I would just say that they're brainwashed to it.
They're brainwashed into it, maybe just like how
Yes,
Americans are brainwashed into believing that the United States is the greatest country in the world and
it
that
is
we
the
have a
greatest
right
country in
to
the world.
interfere in other people's government.
I don't know about interfering in other people's government, but it is the greatest nation in the world.
What
Does it
makes
have
it the
flaws?
greatest
Yeah.
nation?
It makes it the greatest nation for the fact that we're able to have conversations like this where we disagree with each other. In other locations, even in England, if you disagree with something that you say online or something like this, where we're having this conversation and someone says, hey, this other caller is saying some really hateful stuff, they will then go in towards and find me to then arrest me. Now, am I saying that you're safe for freedom of speech? No. There's actions that have consequences with your speech. However, with how we are able to have these conversations, the government cannot step in to arrest us for it unless we are saying, hey, I plan on going here to here on this specific time to potentially do this type of casualty or harming of other people. Then yes, that would be more of a call to action, a call to arms, which would then be illegal. However,
You know what's
in like
super
England,
fascinating
for
about
instance,
that?
I'm sorry.
what's that, Hector?
Just what's super fascinating about what you just said. This is all within the last 4 days, by the way. First,
I'm
we
not
had an
going off 4
individual
days.
that was what?
I'm not going off the 4 days section of, oh, this all happened within 4 days. No, this has been
Sir,
going on long
sir,
before Trump was even president
sir,
back in
Please allow
2016.
him
sir.
to finish his point.
I said, you know what's interesting about something? I was going to proceed to tell you about something that all happened within the last 4 days.
All
If
right,
you
what happened in
just
the last 4 days?
listened closely. There's a man who was awarded over $800,000, no, excuse me, $800,000 in a settlement because he was arrested for posting a meme about Donald Trump saying just get over it after a shooting. He spent time, 30-something days in jail over that meme. Violated his First Amendment rights, and he won that settlement. W him. Then we had another guy who had DHS agents chasing him around town, showing up at his house, popping up in a hotel where he was staying with his daughter after coming back from a vacation to give him a letter to say that he may be in violation of law because he sent Todd Lyons, who it's not Todd Lyons anymore, acting director at the time of DHS, Todd Lyons, an email where he said that you are a disgrace.
Yep.
So the Trump administration quite literally has been supporting and straight up violating freedom of speech. He even did so with executive order, stopping people from burning, trying to arrest people for burning the American flag. Their property. It's crazy. Yeah.
If you were
So
burning the American flag, in my opinion, you're supposed to be shot on sight, but that's just me.
But
I'm a
your
little bit more
opinion
extremist
doesn't
on that side of it.
necessarily matter in that situation because the Supreme Court has already ruled that burning the American flag is an expression of free speech. So you can't
Burning the American flag into retiring the flag. That's how you're supposed to do it. To just burn it because you hate the country? No.
Burning the flag is an expression of free speech. There's a Supreme Court case that actually validates that.
Hey, if they're allowed to burn the flag to do their free speech, then that's all for them. That just means that they get the right to get their ass kicked as well.
Okay, I want to test your line of logic here. So you associate the American flag with disrespect for America and its values, correct?
Correct.
Or the trampling of it. Got you. Would you say the same about the Constitution?
To a degree.
To a degree.
It depends on how far we're going into the Constitution, because the Constitution can constantly be reworked in a way. Not all the time, not all of them.
Let's go over the majority. Let's say the majority of the Constitution, the founding document of the United States. Over a flag, a piece of cloth, you said, pop them in the head. Over the Constitution, you said to a degree. I thought that was super duper fascinating. So do you think that Donald Trump should be popped in the head when in 2020, he went ahead and said that we should consider terminating all rules, regulations, even those found in the Constitution?
No.
No?
No.
So you care more about a piece of cloth than the actual document that touts the founding, the values of this nation, due process,
him saying we should do something about it, with people
free
who are
speech,
actually burning something.
Second Amendment rights. You rather that be violated with no consequences, to a degree, you said, but God forbid someone burns their own piece of cloth that they bought of the American flag and you think they should be popped in the head. You know what this is, Erica?
What is it?
This is very performative.
Yes, it is.
This is extremely performative. It's kind of like Donald Trump and his events that he put off for like the UFC fight or the 250th anniversary. Jets flying around. Yeah. Fireworks everywhere. Yeah. They're more concerned about portraying patriotism versus actually being patriotic, which is following the Constitution, which is standing on American values. It's interesting. Super duper interesting.
I think if we were to follow the Constitution and the American values, that then all of the American citizens should actually take up arms into getting rid of both the illegal immigrants that are plaguing this country.
What a pathetic pivot.
Hey, I was letting you talk. Let me at least have a little point to talk. Otherwise, you want to just be rude about interrupting me as well.
Absolutely. Have the floor. Just go ahead and tout your nonsense. Feel free.
Hey, I know I'm not going to be changing any minds. That's fine. I'm not coming in there and just start blasting Charlie Kirk songs or other stuff like that, like the other idiots that I've been seeing. So, I at least have a little bit.
At this point, I'll take the Charlie Kirk song over the nonsense you're saying. You're advocating for violence over a fucking piece of cloth.
Oh, I told y'all, this is the Hector
I
show
am
today.
advocating that people.
Yeah,
that
you know what else you said? You know what else you said? You said you wanted Iran to be turned into a parking lot because people scream death to our American government because of the way that we've persecuted them and screwed them over since the goddamn 50s.
To the American people, to the traditions of the actual American people.
Okay. Some people may say that. I don't really care. They don't have the ability to whatever. There's radicals everywhere, like you, who wants them to get turned into a parking lot. So I find it interesting that you're criticizing them for that. Fascinating. Interesting. So I guess that should also translate over to those kids. Should that translate over to those kids that we blew up with tomahawks, those innocent Iranian schoolgirls? Did they deserve it? Because maybe they would have screamed death to America when they turned 20. Did they deserve it?
Did they deserve it? No. Did the terrorists that were hiding in the school deserve to die with them? Yes. Do casualties happen in
You
war? All
can't
the
say
time.
that. You
Is
don't.
it
That's
bad?
not
Yes.
anything. No, you just added that in there as if that was something that is true. The only
It is true.
what? The only thing. What? No,
It
it's
is
not
true.
true. What proof
I'm
do you
sorry to
even
burst
have
your
of that?
bubble, lady. I'm sorry to hurt your little bubble on that one. I know that
What
you just
evidence
want
do you
everything to
have
be
of
wrong
that?
with the TBS that this country has.
So you just said that it was okay to. Okay, so even if we were to grant you that, you just literally said that it's okay. All right,
Casualties
to
happen in both in war.
fuck unalive, to kill a bunch of little kids in order to get to a terrorist is what you just said. But then also another thing is that you don't even have any proof of that. I want you to stand on this one. Where did you read that at? Stand on it.
Some news source a while back when it happened.
Some
Just
news
like all
source
the
a while
times
back when it happened. All right. You're literally just up here lying about every single thing. All right. Like
if I'm
you
lying, you're
have
lying
some
about all the shit
fucking
you
like
did.
bloodlust that it is that you want to get out. Are you of age? You said you're 31, right?
31.
Okay, you can still go join. Are you already serving in the military?
No, ma'am.
You're not? Go enlist.
I would be happy to.
Go. Why haven't you? What state are you in? I'll call the recruiter office for you
Colorado.
right now. Colorado?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
The reason I'm unable to join is I'm only able to join if it's actually for the draft. Otherwise, I am technically in the position where I'm unable to join for medical reasons.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I would love to have joined back when I applied back in high school.
Mm-hmm. It's always the ones who do not have the ability to serve, all right, that want to talk about how much they want to go to war. Because guess what? You know that your life wouldn't be in danger. Yours is not in
No, my
danger.
life would probably be in danger.
I'm sorry, what?
My life's in danger every time I go out and have to deal with a fucking meth head that's out here.
So you just live in a world of
Bruh.
fear.
No fear.
Yeah, it sounds like you live in a world of fear. Sounds like you're scared.
The world
You're
of fear is
scared
the
of
one
something.
that's
What are
currently
you
calling
scared of?
Trump is bad. TDS and the government. I mean, yes, the government can be a hellhole. However, the TDS that you guys are currently showing shows that you guys are always in fear.
What are we in fear of? I want you to name the person that we are actually in fear of.
Apparently, you guys are afraid of how great America is.
How great America
Or you're just,
is. The same
or you're just in
country
fear
where
of
1 in 5
how Trump
children in
is.
Appalachia go to bed hungry. So what? 20% of children in Appalachia go to bed hungry. Okay, sure. That America where 2.2 million people don't have indoor plumbing. That America where millions of Americans don't have access to clean water. That America. That's the
We
America
also gonna
that's
talk
great.
about
The America,
we're talking about Dearborn, Michigan, where all the
that
Muslims took over that fucking town.
no, Dearborn, Michigan is actually the second safest city in the state of Michigan. So there's that part.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're talking
There are so many
about
freaking Muslims
supposedly
out
the
there that are
best
doing stuff.
country in the world. The best country in the world where people don't even have access to health care. Every country that played at the darn on World Cup, except for
There's
the United
Medicaid.
States of America, has free health care, universal health care.
It's not free.
So there's that part.
They call it
Actually,
free, but it's
it
not
is
free.
free. You know how it's paid
It's not
for
free.
via people's
It's not free.
taxes. What do you think
Oh,
taxes
so
are
it's paid for by
for?
taxes, which
What
makes
do
it
you
not
think?
free.
What
If
do
you're
you
paying
think?
more for
What
taxes,
do you think taxes are for, sir? Because you're getting absolutely nothing for your taxes. So what do you think
oh, I
taxes are
know we're
for?
getting taxed out the wazoo right now.
And what are you
I
getting for it,
believe that our
sir?
country. What do I get for my taxes?
What do you
Well,
get for your taxes?
I get to watch my paycheck dwindle. That's why I'm not a big fan of the government.
But your
Of the
country is
size
so
of the government, that
great.
is.
Your country is so great, though. Oh my
Yes, it's great. It's
gosh.
not perfect. It's not perfect. It is
Yeah,
great.
what
It
you
is
get
not
for your
perfect.
taxes is for billionaires and corporations to get a tax cut. They save on average about $80,000 a year with Donald Trump's tax cuts. Do you want to know how much the middle class saves? The middle class saves about $720, all right, with Donald Trump's taxes. But the rich folks, the one that sit at the top,
Ma'am,
They save $80,000, but you're okay with that because this country is so fucking great. Yeah, okay, sure.
Well, you
All
build
right.
your
You
career,
have
you build your
people
career that high,
going
then you should be able to
hungry.
do
You
it.
have people that are homeless. You have veterans that you
People choose to be homeless.
claim, all right, that you one day will hope to be is a veteran, but we have a darn growing veteran population. We have legislation on the table right now that would actually help veterans get housed, but Donald Trump doesn't even want
People
to
choose to
sign
be
it. So
homeless.
there's that part.
People choose to be homeless.
People shouldn't be homeless or they should be?
No, people choose to be
He said
homeless.
choose.
You said choose to be people choose to be homeless?
Yes.
Why do you say that people choose to be homeless? Let's get into the mind of the
Out here
decrepit.
where I live, for example, I offered to help people get off the street. I offered to help them get a job. That way they can then put towards money to help getting better lives. Hell, I even offered to start get a hotel room for several of them to help them get off the street. However, they preferred to stay on the street because they were earning almost as much as I'm making.
Something. It's so funny.
Oh my God. I asked like 3 homeless people this one time, y'all trying to be housed? I got you. And they was like, nah, we good
there's
out
certainly
here.
only 3
And then in
people.
that
Yeah.
moment, I realized that every single homeless person chooses to be homeless. I don't know how I
Oh,
thought
yes,
I
it
was
was
going to
only
house a bunch
3.
of people only making $100,000 a year, but I said, fuck it.
I'm sorry. What the fuck
Yes,
are we
there's
supposed
only
to do
3
with that?
people. How did you know? Wow.
But the thing is, what are we supposed to do with your anecdotal experience? We just supposed to trust you, bro? Like, be serious. Anything that we say can be backed up with actual facts. All right, it's empirical
Hey, I don't
data
care if
that we
it.
actually can
Hey,
look at.
I
But for
understand. I
you, you
understand.
understand. So why would you even try to share something personal? Y'all always do that. Like literally, when you can't do anything that's actually rooted in fact, you want to stick to talking about personal stuff, the I, stuff that you know that cannot be proven. I think that's absolutely hilarious of you. And it shows that you actually can't engage in this conversation because you know that you're full of baloney. And that's keeping it
No.
polite. You're full of baloney. The Oscar Mayer kind, because that shit's disgusting. Baloney's
That
gross
shit is
I agree.
disgusting.
That's definitely terrible.
Absolutely
Hey,
disgusting.
hey, sir, I got a question for you. So when you go down back alleys looking for homeless people to house, and you finally find one that maybe says yes or starts to consider it, then you say, hey, really quickly, before we go any further, how do you feel about the American flag? Do you pop them in the head when they say, I don't like it?
No. Because that's their right to say that they don't like it. However, when you act upon the actual actions of burning the damn thing and ripping it and shitting on it, as other people have done, then
Oh, got you. So like
actions
you
have
give them a
consequences.
cigarette, you give them a cigarette and a lighter and an American flag to take a photo op to post it on social media or something. And then they take the lighter and then they burn the American flag. Then do you pop them in the head?
I'd probably grab the flag and just, knock them out, but I ain't gonna pop them in the head with a gun. I'll pop them in the head with my
Imagine
fist.
physically harming someone over a fucking flag. Jesus Christ. And
Yeah,
these are the people that want to say
it's
that they're
called
so
love your
moral.
nation.
God damn.
Exactly. This is the guy with all the morality in the world. Hey, you believe that you're a good person, don't you?
No. I know I'm not a good person. I have to be a bad person just to be able to survive in this damn country.
You have to be a bad person in order to survive in this country?
Well, being the fact that I am a white, straight male conservative who loves guns and is Christian, I am everything that liberals hate. So, yes, I have to be a bad person just because I do not want to be a good person if I have to be what liberals want.
Like your daily thoughts. I just wonder.
This is strange how much
What's
he
that?
brings that up. First off, let me tell you something right now. I love firearms, okay?
I know.
I love
I know you
firearms.
guys ain't
I
liberals.
love
You guys
white
are
men,
libertarian,
okay?
but
White men are great, bro. Have you ever seen Bob Marley work? Not Bob Marley. Have you ever seen Bob Ross work, bro? That's just fantastic.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross is exceptional white man. He's dope. Also, what's the name of that other dude?
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill
Mr.
Nye,
Rogers.
the science
He's always a big
guy.
one.
You know, what's
Nah,
his
Bill
name from
Nye's not
Blue
that great.
Screws? White men are exceptional. I'll have you know. We will not tolerate white men slander here. You slander, though, we'll absolutely do that. You ain't shit.
Well, I am white.
But did you
You know, another
ever
white
think
guy I
that it
love.
has
Slandering
nothing
that
to
white
do
guy.
with you? You ever
So you
think that
just
it has
kind of
nothing
just
to do with you
just
being white?
became hypocritical on that side of it.
Do you ever think that it has
We're not
nothing
going
to
to
do with
slander
you
white people,
being
but you're going to
white
slander that white
or
person.
a conservative or heterosexual or a gun lover? You ever think that it had
Right.
nothing to do with that? It could just be your personality?
Yeah, who cares?
And you could have developed one of those over the years, but you know what? That's outside of policy. And also,
Yeah,
I'm not a
it worked to
therapist,
get my
so there's
wife,
that part.
so.
So, weird. Any friggin' who. All right. America is not great. We have way
Hey,
too
that's
many
good.
issues at
Well,
play,
name a
and we've
country
had
that's better than
issues
America then.
for hundreds of years in this
Yes.
country. The genocide of the indigenous people, the continued genocide of Black people in this country. All right. Donald Trump, his administration
Oh
going
no, the
against the
13% that's so
Constitution.
violent toward the country.
I'm sorry, what was that? Huh?
Oh, I said, oh no, the 13% that likes to be more violent to the rest of the country.
What do you
How
mean by
dare we
that?
take their lives?
What do you mean by
13%
that?
of the country. Black
Oh,
folks.
for fuck's sake.
I ain't calling y'all African American. I
But
got
you
I
said
got black
it's
buddy
so
that hates that.
violent though. It's so violent. I just wanted to know what did you mean by that? What do you mean how Black
Black
people are
folk being
violent?
looting and robbing.
What numbers do you have to actually support what it is that you're saying?
Again, I'm not standing in front of a computer. I have you guys on my phone. I'm just walking
Oh,
around.
I'm sorry. I guess you must have heard that somewhere before in order to actually say it.
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
guess he heard it somewhere
However,
because
again,
it
I don't have
solidified the
these documents on
racism he
me. I
felt
don't
in
have a
his heart.
printer
He
coming out my
decided that
ass.
he was just going to believe it. Crazy.
Exactly. And then also another thing is pretty much like, you know what? It's not because you're white. It's not because you're a gun lover or anything. It really is because of your personality. You're just a piece of shit. But again, I want to know
Okay.
about this 13% in the most violent because I would ask you the question then as like, please tell us, all right, what country have Black people colonized? Where did Black people go into and colonize? I want to know. Can you tell us,
Africa.
please?
Africa.
Did you say Africa's
There's
not a
lots.
country, dumbass?
It's
Africa's a
yes, I
continent,
know.
stupid.
It's a continent with lots of countries.
You
And inside
dumbass.
there, other than for South America,
How I'm so sorry. I'm
South
so
Africa.
sorry, stupid. How is it that Black people can colonize where they're from? I'm so confused. All right, you do
Well, I mean, there's
understand
black
that
Mexicans
Black
and the
people
black
are
Asians. So, I mean,
indigenous to Africa. You understand that, right?
If you motherfuckers don't stop
Yeah, sure.
tagging me in the comments, I'm not the caller.
Hey, you're unwell.
Probably.
Did they colonize themselves?
Well, I mean, probably not fully colonized itself. It was probably around there with the Middle Easterns.
You're dumb. I'm sorry. I'm trying to engage, guys. I really, really am. I really am. But this is why I say hate makes you stupid.
You're saying you're trying to engage, but
This
you
is
then
no.
keep
This is
throwing
literally
insults.
why
So I
hate
highly
makes you
doubt it.
stupid. No, because you just say stuff, and what you do is when you say stuff, you don't have anything to back it up. All you do is basically probably see headlines or you hear blurbs of stuff, and what it is that you get from it, all right, is your confirmation bias. That's all that you get from it. You don't have the capacity to disseminate information. You don't have the ability to research. You are one of the reasons why the United States of America is moving into a post-literate society. It's people like you who do not read. And unfortunately, it's
I read
people
all the
like
time.
you who actually are going to fucking procreate. And we're going to have another generation of people that don't fucking read.
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
Oh my God. You got 2 kids. Oh my gosh. I hope those children read.
Oh yeah,
I hope they read. I do. I hope that
we
they
just
not
ain't gonna
only
turn them
read,
into
but they can actually
transgender bullshit.
comprehend what it is that they're reading. Because I seriously could possibly ask you, all right, because you have a smartphone in your hand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. You have a smartphone in your hand. Open up your Safari or your Chrome on your smartphone, all right? And I want you to substantiate your claim, all right, that Black people are actually the most violent. Go ahead. Go ahead. Substantiate your claim.
You're gonna hate the fact that I don't use Chrome or anything like that. I use Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer isn't a thing, dumbass. It's Edge now, stupid.
I knew that was gonna be a lot loud. Not many people like that one.
I don't care which one you use. Open up your browser.
All right, what am I looking for now, ma'am?
I want you to substantiate your claim that black people are violent. You had to have heard that somewhere. Where did you hear it? What data do you have to support it?
Hey, Microsoft Edge. Do 13% of the population, black population, commit 50% of all the crime? That's it. Is that easy, Mr. Microsoft Edge Explorer motherfucker? He said that so proudly, too. He said, I'll have you know, I don't use Internet Explorer. No, he said, I don't use Google. I use Internet Explorer.
Hey, bruh, that's Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
I love the slowness of that one.
I swear to God, these people just aren't smart.
People are smart, but there's a difference in smart.
No,
My
there's
smart
not a
would be
difference.
within
There's not
survival.
a difference in smart.
There is a difference in
You
smart.
definitely aren't
If
smart
there's
in
If you have a
politics.
mathematician and a mechanic
You're
go at it,
definitely not
which one's going
smart
to be
in
smarter on fixing a
politics.
car or reading a fucking
Definitely not smart in politics. I'm going to call into a show discussing politics and not to know anything, but I'm going to regurgitate all of the headlines
I'm not calling
that
in
I've
to
skimmed.
discuss politics.
There's that
You
part.
asked a simple question. Why do you support Trump?
Yeah, it says, why are you still
That's a
supporting
simple
Trump
question
on the
right there.
screen?
You have a simple question there.
Is Donald Trump the president?
What's that?
Is Donald Trump the president?
Yes, ma'am.
Is he a politician?
Yes, ma'am. But we're not going into that route. You had a simple question.
Does Donald Trump advocate for policy, whether it be domestic or foreign?
I wouldn't know. I'd have to look at them. I only voted on him for the simple reason. I voted for him for the simple reason of deportating illegal immigrants.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir.
Hey, don't be. I'm not book smart.
You're not smart.
No, I'm not.
What the fuck are we doing here? Oh my gosh, deportating.
We're having a fun conversation where you get to mock a white guy.
Deportating.
Because after all, that's all you niggers can ever do.
Now you're using the N-word, and then he hung up the phone.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Ouch.
Call from
Stephen Church.
We got him so bad.
Hi, caller. Hold for one moment, please. Thank you. Hector, he was so mad. He was so mad, Hector. So mad. He was so mad.
And you know what's crazy? If we called it 20 minutes ago, because we were all thinking it, they would have said, see, they're pulling the race card.
Oh, they always do that. Thank you to Nuclear for the 5. Nuclear said, I bet Caller's house has more holes than drywall. He sounds like he's scared of his own shadow because it follows him. Sounds accurate. Sounds extremely accurate and to the point. Also, I know they saw another call come in. Also, Mr. Mike sent 2 and said, see, guys, these are the stupid motherfuckers who think that when they turn down everything... muting it because I turned the microphone. That think when they burn down everything in the country, they're going to be the ones to rebuild it, whether they're too stupid to read street signs. Bruh. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Mike, I swear. Also, shout out to Christy for the 6. Christy said, I've been sending donos to the boys for men. I need to be showing support for this woman. Love your content, Erica. Fuck that one caller. Your voice is lovely and calming. Thank you. Shout out to you, Christy. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you, friend. And also, Gooch. Hey, Gucci. Gucci sent 5 and said, if someone claims free speech makes the U.S. the greatest country in the world, then says people should be shot in the head for expressing said free speech, what does that make them? A fucking hypocrite is what it makes them. It makes them a hypocrite and full of shit. And the only people that he wants free speech to apply to are going to be white people. But I want y'all to know, he was holding that N-word in for a very, very long time. A very, very long time. He couldn't help himself. Was. Also, quick commercial break here. All right, guys. Act like you want to be here. Shout out to all our donors, guys. Drop some hearts in the chat for our donors. All right. If you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can definitely send a super chat. All right. If you are new here on the TikTok, look in the top left-hand corner of your screen. If it says follow, please, by all means, follow me. All right. And then tap on it. Take a look at the gift gallery. All right. Speaking of the gift gallery, that is what helps us get TikTok to show us love, because TikTok, for some reason or another, loves the engagement. All right. The chats are great. The taps are great. But TikTok loves for you to do a little bit more. So with that being said, guys, all right, I want to say thank you to a few people really quick. I want to shout out Harmony for the match time, Frey for the match masters, also Phil for the match maniac, aka the super cracker, Faye for the music clouds, and Mindfully Zen for the rainbow slide. Also, Max for the galaxies, a Frolic on the fringe for the roses, Max for the well diving, Gucci for the fireworks, Ian for the hat and mustaches, or the Mom Donnies, Miss Donna for the hand hearts, hey Mama Donna, and also Palpable for the donuts. I appreciate you all. All right, if you take a look at the gift gallery and it's something that has more than one that's needed, then you'll have to send all of them to become the title gifter so that it can get highlighted. All right, do the same thing for Hector. Take a look at his gift gallery. Again, this helps us push in regards to the algorithm. So let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, reposting, taking care of the gift goals, doing all of the good things. And I want to hear Hector say thank you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into this YouTube call, and just want to say that we appreciate you all so very much, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted.
I do have a really quick thank you.
Go ahead.
That was in the chat to Mike for the $2 Venmo. My guy, the motherfucker is so out of touch with reality. Somebody needs to slap him to wake him up. Maybe he'll start using AOL. Thank you.
Mr. Mike is so funny. Drop some hearts in the chat, guys, and let's keep it going. Oh, I just think I got a super chat too. All right. Bert Sell said, sent $2 and said, how was Liberia colonized and by what race? Was Liberia really colonized, or was it established by the United States of America government, you dumbass? There's that part. Ha, 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 ha. I always think y'all got one. Like, sir, lick the blackest part of my ass. I'm in a mood now, Hector. Thank you so much for holding, caller. All right. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And for TikTok
Yes, ma'am.
purposes, how old are you?
I'm 45.
Okay. And why are you still supporting Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
I said, why are you still supporting Trump?
Really, my main reason is over INS. I mean, there's a few other
So
things
now
that are
ICE?
out there that I'm speaking about. Yes, deportation and immigration into the United States.
Go on.
And I have vast history of this. I have, my son is half Canadian. My ex-wife is half Canadian.
How you be half
I have
Canadian?
an ex-wife. She's half Canadian.
How are you half
She
Canadian?
was half.
What is
Her
a half
mother
Canadian?
was an American citizen, and her father was a Canadian.
But how you be half nationality?
Sorry again?
How are you half a nationality? They just have like dual
You're
citizenship?
half Canadian, half American. Well, okay, let me put it a different way. You're 100% Canadian and 100% American. You carry dual citizenship. You're 100% Canadian, 100% Canadian.
Did you hear me say that earlier when I said you carry dual citizenship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That would be half and half.
Okay.
Yes.
I asked you a question real quick.
Go ahead.
All right. What is it? Like, I'm asking you a serious question. I'm trying to understand
No,
something.
really, go ahead.
What is it
Go
about
ahead.
like white men specifically where like a lot of you have an issue with saying I don't know, or I was wrong, or I didn't know that. Like, why do you all have such a problem with saying that?
I don't know where your logic is saying that I did that.
You just did. You literally just
How
did
did
that.
I do that?
You just did that.
I
Just 'cause.
agreed with you that he's 100% and 100%. My wife was 100% and 100%. American and Canadian.
They're just dual citizens, sir. So with
Yeah, they're dual citizenship.
yeah, I'm not gonna explore
That's
it
the
further.
same.
I'd be going
That's
into.
the same language that INS uses.
You keep calling it
The
INS, sir. It
department.
hasn't been the Immigration and Nationalization Services since 2003. All right, when it was converted into ICE. All right. So it's no longer an administrative arm. It's now an enforcement arm. So let's call it what it is. It is ICE. It's not INS. It's ICE. Okay. So you have a long history with ICE. Okay, cool. Continue on as to why you're still supporting Donald Trump.
Because the fact that somebody can come into the United States, whether it be on a travel visa, a school visa, or any kind of sorry, I'm a disabled veteran. Forgive me, I'm sorry for this. My mind doesn't work real well. The way that Trump's wife came in, the way that football, basketball, however you come into the United States legally, is then being pushed aside when that time limit's up. That's not right. No other country allows that.
What does that
But we're
mean?
supposed to.
You said that it's being put, no matter how you came into the country, if it's under a visa, that time is being pushed to the side when that time limit is up. What do you mean by that?
Yes, people are staying beyond that time period. That makes
Oh,
them
so they're
illegal.
overstaying their visas.
Overstaying visa, or you've got the people who just jump across the border, which we did see during the Biden administration, especially. We literally had video of that.
Well,
It's
what does it
happened
mean?
ever since George Washington, and I'm not saying it's to a Democratic Party. The whole system, the Republicans and Democrats have been in office enough to change the issues, but they refuse to.
So what do you think would be
There's
the fix?
always a better way. Sorry again?
What do you think would be the fix?
I think the fix would be if you come in, you stay your time. If you get married, you file your I-485s. You ask for your ITIN numbers. You come in legally.
So
You
what
come
people are
in
currently doing?
No, they're not.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of people that have been here for 35 plus years and still haven't filed an I-485 form,
Okay.
I have a question for you.
which is a naturalization form.
Go ahead, Hector.
Question, sir. Do you think it would
Go ahead.
be more? Do you think it would be more fiscally responsible to get the records of people who overstayed their visas, give them a chance to extend their visa for another, few years upon an updated vet to go through, right? Updating vetting process. If their record's still clean, we can just allow them to stay a little bit longer. Do you think we'd be better served doing that, or going around rounding them up, throwing them in detention centers for days on weeks at a time, and then trying to deport them?
At the
And I say
taxpayer
this
expense.
just off of policy alone, that if a person is caught inside the United States, overstayed their visa, came into the United States illegally, however that be, they are to be removed from the United States. And if they would like at that point to file for their paperwork, an I-485, a work visa, a educational visa, a whatever visa, they can do that from their country.
There's a lot of words that didn't answer my question. So the answer to the question
No, go
is it
ahead,
would
then.
be more responsible for us fiscally to allow those people to extend their visa or give them no other choice but to file for citizenship or face deportation and start those proceedings. That would be more responsible for us fiscally and otherwise versus rounding them up and deporting them. Particularly, the only way this would happen if they were not convicted of a violent crime, because that's a big concern. People who are national threats to American citizens or our security. That would be more responsible. I'm aware of the fact that they broke the law. It's an insignificant law, but they broke it. But why not give them a pathway to citizenship or at least a chance to renew versus this gang member with badges, masked up, running around, beating the hell out of people, throwing them in a hole where they're not being fed, where they're being allegedly tortured by several different means, not able to see their lawyers. That is, we're wasting a lot of money doing that versus treating humans as human beings and giving them a chance to correct the mistakes they make.
I mean, the only thing I can say is that the Republican or the Democrat, the next time they get in office, needs to fix those policies. Neither party has done anything since Bill Clinton to change anything.
Why
And
isn't
it's
it up to Donald
promises
Trump to fix
every
it? I'm
time.
confused. Why isn't
He
it up
can
to
fix it
Trump?
if he wants to. And I'm sorry, to go back to his other point is, I mean, what do you cut as a cutoff date? If you overstayed your visa a couple of months, a couple of years, if you stayed here for 30 years illegally, is it determination of whether, this cutoff date says you got to go back to your country and file your I-485, or on this side, you can stay in the country, more or less how people, when they get out of jail, they have to go to a parole officer or something like that and be like, hey, I'm here, I want to do right, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I want to stay in the country and file my 485.
Well, I wouldn't mind if people were going back home, all right, to file their nationalization papers. All right. If they were actually
Yep.
going back home to do that, I wouldn't mind if they did that if it were something that was equitable. All right. But what we see here is that it hasn't been something that's equitable in the United States of America because has been a prioritization on certain countries over others, which is, of course, a form of discrimination. And we can't have that. Like
But that's up to the president. That's in the Constitution.
we cannot just prioritize, all right, Western European countries or even Eastern European countries over Central and South American countries. We can't do that.
But
That's
Obama
not a
did the
thing.
same thing for Somalians when he was in office. He opened up the gates more for them and said, more of you all can come in. You can fact check me.
I'm sorry.
This is up to the...
That's not true though.
Yes, it
Because
is.
no, that's not true. Somalis have been coming into the United States of America since the
He opened
early
them up more.
1990s.
But
So there's that part.
Obama opened the door more for certain groups. It's up to the president
It
to say,
depends on what's actually happening in those
if Biden
countries.
said during his
And
time,
Obama did not
I
do
want
that.
these,
Where'd you get that from?
Yes.
What was the name of that policy?
Obama and I'm looking it up.
Sure. This is fun. Guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest of the high bears. We only have 40 of those to go. Also, let's take care of Hector. He should be over 2,000 coins. All right, remember, this is the Hector show today, the Hector show. Okay, so let's take care of Hector while he's here. Definitely want to hear him say thank you. All right, guys, pretend that you want to be here. All right, tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things. All of the good things.
Or you're a bigot. Yeah.
That's a good one.
W's in the chat to Wesley for the 5 because Erica said she wanted to hear you say thank you. Well, thank you, Wesley. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Also, over on
real
the
quick,
tube,
here we go.
one moment, sir.
I'm
Over
sorry.
on the tube, can I get Alan to comment? I'm not gonna do this for another day. I promise you, I'm not. All right, like, can you just comment, and I will be able to do the thing. But if you don't comment, I can't do the thing. All right. I don't know if y'all know that my patience kind of thin today. All right. I've been trying to see your comment for the past 45 minutes, bro. Adding saying their name doesn't help me. I don't see them. That doesn't help me at all. Adding them doesn't help. They have to comment is what they have to do. So yeah, do all the good things, guys. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you all. Also, Jenny, if you are here on TikTok, Jenny, by all means, please message me so that you can get your code for your for the bruh cap because you wanted to spin the wheel yesterday. So I want to make sure that you do get your code. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. What is it that you have? There he goes. Good.
Okay.
grief.
Bush let in more
Whenever
support,
you are.
by the way.
Let's let him get the things.
All right. During the Obama administration, 2009 to 2017, the U.S. admitted approximately 54,000 Somalian refugees through the State Department's Refugee Resettlement Program for Somalia. This intake was part of a large-standing U.S. humanitarian effort, with the majority of these individuals resettled established communities in states like Minnesota, California, and Texas. He opened the doors more for Somalia during his time because, as a president, he can choose to do that. If he wants more people
And
from
that was
this group
because
or
Somali
this
was
group
going
or
through
this,
what?
I don't know Somalian history. I'm sorry, I don't.
It was going through a civil war. It was a civil war.
And he opened the doors more for them. That was my point.
Mm-hmm.
That was the point I just made.
Mm-hmm. But I wasn't talking about refugee status. We were talking about people
That's
filing claims for
immigration status.
nationalization. So refugee is in nationalization status. So
It's
there's
still an
that part.
immigration status.
I'm sorry?
It's still an immigration status.
It is an immigration status, but we were talking about nationalization. And what we see is
No, I
that the
was
United
talking about
States of
immigration.
America,
I was not.
you
I didn't
mentioned
say
the
anything about
I-435 form, right?
nationalization.
You mentioned the
That's right.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that that was the form that you mentioned. You mentioned
Yes, it
that
is.
form. So we
Yes,
were,
I
in
did.
fact, talking about nationalization. So people who are already here who can file for that nationalization. And the people that are
Yes.
approved, what we do see more often than not when it comes to nationalization, which isn't something that the president gets to determine, is that what we typically see is that more people from Western European countries are actually granted citizenship, along with those from countries within Asia, over people in the global South. So countries like countries in Africa, countries in Central and South America. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The president doesn't get to determine that part. If you want to talk about
He,
refugee status, we can, but I was talking about nationalization.
as you come
Also,
here
if
as
we
a
complain
refugee,
about
you can
refugee
file
status,
an I-485 to become a
you said it was
naturalized
56.
citizen.
You said it was
54.
56 to
Yeah, it was
58,000.
56.
54? 56?
54.
Okay,
56
56,000. 54. 50
or
something
54. I'm
thousand
sorry, whatever.
Somalis. 54,000 Somalis that was given refugee status under Obama. It was almost 100,000 under Bush. 94,000.
Okay.
So he was
Okay.
actually stricter in that regard. Just wanted to
Okay.
point that out. Carry on.
I was just stating that the president has the ability to pick if I want this country to come in, or if I want extra people that are sitting on a waiting list in this country to be in. Each president has that. That's in the Constitution, because I know y'all were talking about Constitution earlier. That's in the Constitution. That's been upheld by the Supreme Court.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Each
What
president
did you
has
say?
that ability.
I missed it. Each
What did you say is in the Constitution?
Yeah.
I said that's in the Constitution, that the president has the right to bring in more people. It's under his executive branch.
I don't know. That's not. I don't think that's anything specifically in the Constitution. That's what we may have authorized at the legislative branch, not the Constitution itself.
That we added to the Constitution that allowed
I mean,
that to be
that's
under
irrelevant.
the
But
executive branch.
what is your point? Wherever the president could turn down or accept more refugees, less refugees, so on and so forth. What is the relevance of that point that you're making?
I was talking about
Is
nationalization.
my whole point of calling in was immigration. That if you're, and you asked about the decision of how many years back should they be able to go, or should they be able to go forever? And I asked you back on that question, but I don't remember you answering that one. I apologize if I didn't hear you.
I don't know what's happening anymore. We're talking about like 15 different things at once. I'm just trying to focus on one thing. That's all I'm trying to
I
do.
was just answering his question. I just didn't hear his
But I
response.
just want to focus on like literally one thing at
Okay.
one time. We were talking about
Go ahead.
nationalization. Is
Yes.
what we were talking about. Some way, somehow, we went to refugees, and what you're saying, all right, is that the Constitution, all right, gets allows the president to determine that information. That number, that limit. The president can set that limit.
Any, whatever, yes. Or specific countries if he would like.
He
Yes.
can't set specific countries. He can set the limit
Yes, he
because
can.
Donald Trump took the limit down from 150,000 refugees annually down to only 7,500, and thus far 99% of those people within fiscal year 2026 have been from South Africa. All right, and specifically they've been white South Africans is what they have been. So we show a clear bias there in regards to who Donald Trump is letting in under refugee status, even though we have genocides happening in the Congo, we have genocides happening in Gaza, now in Lebanon, and also in the Sudan. But Donald Trump, all right, has put 3 of those countries on his do not enter list. They can't come here, the travel ban list. All right. So,
yes.
Yeah. I'm not exactly he can set a number, but he can't set exactly where it is that where they can come from.
I believe differently. I believe that if he wants
So where
a
in the
certain country,
Constitution
like if
does it say
something went
that?
into,
You said it's the Constitution. Where in the Constitution does it say it? I'll pull it up. I don't mind getting it.
yeah, I'm getting into it as well.
Okay, thank you. I have hold music. It'll actually make me feel better. One moment.
Oh, yes, under section 2:1. Okay, let
go.
me tell you exactly what I put in. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Can a president immigration to a certain country? Yes, under section 212F of the Immigration and Nationality Act, the INA, the U.S. president has legal authority to temporarily restrict or suspend the entirety of immigrations and non-immigrants from specific countries if they determine their entry would be detrimental to the United States, to the United States.
Yes. First off,
He can
not the
he can
Constitution.
go specific
Want to make
countries.
that clear. Yeah, the argument was it came from the Constitution. That's what we were contending. Secondly,
Yes, sir.
yes, the Immigration Nationality Act gives the president those powers, and then the federal courts are able to block them because, say, if they're not posing a threat where the president can't substantiate what the threat is, then it would be illegal, which we kind of
Yes,
see
it would then be illegal. And as of yet, nobody has taken that to court to say that's illegal.
No,
at this time that I'm aware of.
There's litigation.
There might be litigation. I just don't know about it. There hasn't been a court hearing that I know of.
No problem. Really quickly, hold your horses. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA, welcome into the live. Please do me a couple favors while you are here. Look at that. We have 1,000 people in here. You know what that means? That means we should be at 300,000 likes. I'm just saying, double tap that screen. Gonna need you guys to do a couple things while you're here. Please make sure we're supporting Erica, okay? You see she's in a mood, and I don't blame her. But she's live because of me. I told her to do it. I did it. So to make me feel better about telling her to go live to listen to this shit, I need you guys to double tap that screen. You can also share out the live with your friends and family as well. Please make sure you're reposting and adding it to your story. Consider becoming a fan club member. For $1 a week, you get to send a couple cool stickers. Become a part of the community. I know it's not that bad, at least not yet. So do that. Also, she has a couple fireworks there. Need a few of those. I like to see the fireworks light up. America 250. So, send the fireworks. And then, of course, hit up the links in the bio for the best way to support the platform. She's building this coalition on other social media, such as YouTube and Instagram. Follow her on there. There's also going to be the Discord community, which is public and open. Ooh, that's such a pretty GIF, Letty. I love that GIF. So do that. And then, of course, direct donations to the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and the Zelle, everything with Erica, and then Zelle, everything with Erica9 at Gmail. Please do all the good things. Otherwise, I'm going to feel bad. And if you donate to Erica, just to inflate my ego, make sure that when you send your donation, the reason cited is because Hector said so. It would just make me laugh. All right, carry on.
Doesn't make any sense. Go on, sir. Oh, wait, he's muted. I forgot I muted him. There you go. Okay, I muted us, actually. Go ahead, sir. The floor is yours.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can continue.
yeah, I don't know where I know where we ended up, but that was on that Section 212 issue. But
okay.
I mean, other than that, it's just that if, like the gentleman said, and I'm sorry I can't hold on to names, but anyway, if the government decides, it says, okay, this date of August 14th, 2025, or I'm sorry, we're in 2026, 2027, that if you are before that 10 years and you're here illegally, stay here. Go to a police station, do whatever, set up a whatever, FBI background check, whatever, station where people can go to. If you've been here over that 10 years, you need to leave the country, go back to your country of origin, or if you're not able to go back to the country of origin, you can go to a border country. File for your I-485s and your ITIN numbers at the same time. That way, when you come back, and then ITIN numbers are tax identification number. I didn't know if you knew that. You file for them both at the same time. When you come back to the United States, you've got a legal way to work. You've got an I-485 form in the system. Anybody bothers you, I-485, ITIN number. There you go.
Okay.
But it's going to take some party, whether it be the Republican or Democrat, to say, you know, hey, we're putting a stop on this. This is crazy.
Okay, what
Because there
happens
are
when
people
it's
out
during
there,
a...
whether it's admitted or not, that are working and not paying into the system. Day laborers. I've lived in Georgia on the onion fields.
Can we
Day
please not do
laborers
the
in
personal
there.
stuff? I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's stick to
No,
facts.
that's fine.
All right, Hector, what were you about to say?
First off, you're talking about not knowing the names. That's okay. If you don't mind getting canceled, you can call me that nigga. And if you do mind getting canceled, you can just call me Hector. It's okay if
Oh,
you get them
Hector, I'm
mixed up.
sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Secondly, so I understand what you're saying about the legislation. Congress has been playing around, Republicans and Democrats. Let's keep it $1.50. We can give
Absolutely.
more, like stricter enforcement of, hey, you need to at least have a cited reason, explain your changes, all these different things. And that upon people getting the right notices, and we know the government did their part to get those documents out and give them every ample opportunity to renew or do anything else, then we can go get them out the paint. That's the law. I have no problem with that. But the problem is the last piece of legislation that we would have that would have somewhat addressed the issues at the U.S.-Mexico border was S4361, which, because it was an election year and Donald Trump wanted to run off of immigration, he had Republicans shut it down in the Senate. So Democrats, while they may be slow to do select things, they are the legislative party for the most part, and they are trying to get things done in that branch. And then they get shut down. Versus Republicans, especially under the Trump administration now, that just try to rule from executive orders, which is not law. So if you're talking about a permanent change that's going to be done through the legislative branch, which would have to be done through the more legislative party. And that right now doesn't seem to be Republicans.
And at the same time that the Democrats are continuing to want to open the borders and let people in like they did during the Biden administration, which would, again, defeat the purpose of doing the paperwork.
But the thing is, my point of this is the point that I was trying to make. I was actually typing in this in the YouTube chat. Is that there's clear discrimination that is happening when it comes to immigration in the United States of America. All right, because of the simple fact is that even though, thank God, it recently was blocked, Donald Trump placed 39 countries on a travel ban list, saying that those people cannot enter into the United States of America. The majority of those countries being black and brown people. All right. That's why Donald Trump. So that means that he was preventing those people from being able to seek visas, from participating in the lottery system that the United States has when we award out
I understand
visas.
the lottery system for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So it was discrimination. That is what the Trump administration was doing, and they were doing it on purpose. They were prioritizing, all right, Western European countries, so predominantly white countries, all right, for entry into the United States of America. Donald Trump even said it out of his own mouth. He asked Sweden, Switzerland, Norway, the Netherlands. He asked countries like that, why don't you send more of your people here instead of people from that garbage place? And he was talking about Somalia. All right, we have to be very clear about what's happening here with immigration in the United States of America. Additionally, another thing is that, again, he took refugee allotments down from 150, it was actually 125,000 a year that was set forth by the Biden administration, and he took it down all the way to 7,500. We have had, the last time I looked at the USCS, not USCS, but the State Department's website for refugee management, we have had 6,665 South African refugees come into this country. Every last one of them white South Africans. Okay?
Yes.
3 refugees came in from Afghanistan. Just 3. Okay? I think that's a friggin' problem when all across the world we have Sudanese people, Congolese people, Palestinians, all right, and now Lebanese people going through friggin' genocides, bro. They are being systematically killed and they have no route for escape. And you don't see a problem with that.
What do you mean I don't see a problem with genocide? That would
Not
be,
with
that would be
genocide. This
completely
is not,
ignorant
oh
to
my
believe
God,
that.
fuck. Is anyone listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You just said genocide, ma'am. I'm sorry.
I'm
You
talking
just
about the
said
people being
genocide.
able to come in on refugee status, sir. They're not able to because the Trump administration is not allowing them to.
Yes. He decreased the amount of people from whatever countries he decided. It's in
White
the
South
Constitution. He can
Africans,
do
white
that.
South Africans, sir, those people, they own land, they own vehicles, they own cars. They actually own the majority of the land in South Africa. Even though they are a minority, they own 80% of the land in South Africa, is what it is. I don't understand how you're not getting this. What is it that white South Africans are actually experiencing that is causing them to be considered refugees? Do you know what a refugee is, sir?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Oh, you do know. Okay, so what is it that white South Africans are actually experiencing that would prioritize, all right, their safety over that of a Congolese person, a Sudanese person, or a Palestinian?
I have no idea. I've never been to South Africa.
You don't have to go to South Africa to know that there isn't any. There's none. It's absolutely nothing that would prioritize their safety over those of the other people that I mentioned. Whereas we have the United States of America, all right, providing weapons to a country that is facilitating a war in the Sudan. Right? We have the United States of America standing by while a genocide happens in the Congo. And we already know what is happening in regards to Gaza. We're pretty much funding the genocide of the Darnguan Palestinian people. Like, let's be very serious here. Donald Trump has a disdain, a dislike, all right? And pretty much, I'm not going to say hatred because I don't know that man's heart, but he has a disdain and a dislike. He's just fucking racist when it comes to black and brown people because there's no reason for him to be prioritizing white South Africans over them. And that's where the issue with our immigration system comes into play today.
But my only retort to that is that in the past 10 years, African immigrants have searched over 45 million people. Those didn't all come from South Africa. 45 million did not come from South Africa.
Who said they
so
did?
People are not being left
Are
out.
you listening to what she's saying?
Yes, I did.
No, he's not. He's not listening. He's just picking up on words. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not. Because if you were listening, that wouldn't have been your response. Are we talking about the refugee program? The thing is, I know you mentioned earlier that you're a disabled vet. All right, shout out to you. And that sometimes you don't get things right. But I'm thinking that it is that what we have here might be a matter with tracking, because if you were listening, okay, again, you would know that we were talking about refugees. Not everyone who comes from Africa to the United
Right.
States of America is a refugee. All right. People come here on student visas, they come on work visas. Okay. Even some forms of temporary visa. Some people come on a K-1 visa. All right. Because they're going to be getting married. There's all different types of ways that people can actually come into the United States of America. We were focusing on the refugee program since you mentioned that earlier.
Yes, I did. I mentioned that Obama opened up the doors for more Somalians to come in during his presidency because that was his choice.
Yeah, and
And you
then
said Trump
Hector went over
then
with you
said
that Bush
that
actually allowed more.
more people from Western European countries because it's his choice.
But why
Both of
is it
which the
his
president
choice
had a
when we
choice
have
of.
other people experiencing genocide? That's what I don't think you understand. I don't know any other way to
Because it's
say
in the
it. Are you just
Constitution.
okay with
It's
Donald
his
Trump
choice.
disregarding the fact that we have people who are literally systematically being executed? They're being eradicated? Is that what you're saying? Are you okay with that? Not saying that you're okay with
No, I'm not
genocide,
okay with
sir.
that.
I want you to listen to the question
Whoa, wait a minute
carefully.
now. No,
Are
no,
you
no, no,
okay
no.
with Donald Trump disregarding what these people are experiencing? So he's denying them
No,
refugee
should we send
status.
soldiers in there to die?
Hey, is this motherfucker okay?
Should we send
If
soldiers
you have
into
an
those countries
issue,
that you said
sir,
that were having genocide like the Congo and have them die?
we shouldn't give them
Because you
any
know
form of
soldier
financial aid,
fatalities
particularly
happen.
through the UAE. Sir, listen to me closely. If you have an issue with all this immigration here into the United States from people who may not need to be here or don't have any actual, I guess, reason of persecution or from their government or a gang member or anything else, if you have an issue with that, then the point that Erica keeps trying to bring out, and you seem to be missing, so I'm going to try and do this a different way. If you have an issue with that, we can look at the over 6,000, specifically, white South Africans who've been allowed to enter the United States under the guise of a fake and false genocide against them, because there's no proof whatsoever, it's fake, versus actual people who are being genocided and bombed. Why aren't you talking about that? Why isn't that a concern for you? Why don't you ask yourself what possible reason would the president of the United States have to allow them in when they don't need it and then deny others who actually do need it?
Because he sees that as a problem. That is his decision.
It's not a problem. There is no genocide against white South Africans.
Again, it goes back to the Constitution. The president has the right.
Oh my fucking God, we went over this. It's not the
Whether you hate it or
Constitution.
not.
You literally went over the law. You literally went over the law. It's not the Constitution specifically. You said Section 212 of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Put the pool up.
Which gives the
Oh my
executive
God.
branch the ability to choose what countries they would like to open more
There,
doors
no
to,
one's
just
sitting
like
here,
Obama
my
did.
guy. You repeating that the president can do it isn't our contention. The contention is how he's doing it. The contention is the lie that they created to do it under.
This motherfucker's glitching. Sorry.
He didn't make that law.
Oh my God.
Who the fuck said he
Clinton
made
did. That was changed during Clinton era.
You're not
212 I was
tracking,
talking
and at
about
this
earlier.
point, I don't feel like going in
I
circles
don't want
with
I don't
you
want
no
to be
more.
ableist. Yeah.
I'm not. But I hope you have a great day. Just have a fucking day.
Call
Hi.
from
Bobby.
Hi, caller. Hold one moment, please. Thank you. Okay, guys. All right. I have a few thank yous to do, but first things first is shout out to everybody that's here. All right. If you are new here, make sure if you're looking at the top left-hand corner of your screen and it says follow, follow me, okay? Tap that follow button. Also, take a look at the gift gallery. All right, as Johnny would say, we got to push. All right, getting the gift gallery mostly cleared because I got high hopes. I do have aspirations. Getting that cleared does help us in regards to the algo, and it shows TikTok that you want to be here. Also, guys, let's make sure that we are taking care of Hector while he's here. But most importantly, Simhart is going to join us for the rest of the stream. Simhart is our friend that is currently located in Libya. She is originally from Eritrea and she migrated to Libya to try to get to Europe. But unfortunately, due to like the immigration crackdown that is happening in the EU, along with what's happening in Libya, she is there. And Libya is currently undergoing an active slave trade. We help Simhar out a lot here by showing her kindness, showing her love, and she takes whatever it is that we give to her and uses it to take care of herself and her 4-year-old daughter. So do something good today and just show Simhar all of the love, guys, all of the love. I think we got about maybe 1 or 2 left in us before the movie is supposed to start. If the loves let me know in the Discord that they want the live to go a little bit longer, then by all means, I don't mind going a little bit longer, but y'all got to let me know. That's all I got to say about that. All right. If you don't let me know in the Discord that you want to go a little bit longer, then I already know what I'm going to be doing. But with that being said, let's do some thank yous. Shout out to Lil G Thunder for the $9.99 super chat. Lil G Thunder says, spin that shit. Shout out to you, Lil G. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat. Also, Kimberly Turner, thank you so much for the flow state, friend. Spin that shit. All right. And over on the PayPal, shout out to Wesley Pillow for the 5. Wesley said, because I can't have Hector saying things on your live if you don't get it too. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate you, friend. Also, Miss Valerie, hey, Valerie, sent 15 and said, damn, Hector, here. Erica, tell him it was because of him. Yes, ma'am, will do. Also, Wesley, thank you for another 5. Wesley says, sad fact of the day, the lady who sang Total Eclipse of the Heart has passed away. Oh, that's sad. Anyway, hi, Erica and Hector. Much love as always. Oh, that sucks. Who sang that song? Total Eclipse of the Heart. That means I'm going to have to sing tonight. There's that part. All right, cemented that part. Thank you for the info, Wesley. May she sleep in peace. All right, thank you all so much for your kindness. Definitely keep tapping that screen, keep sharing the live, keep doing all of the good things. And if you would like to support me, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. Also check out Hector on the Cash App and the Venmo at Hector Talks with 2 R's. And check the links in the bio, guys. Just do all of the good darn going things, and everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. And we thank you all so much. Go ahead, Hector. You got it.
Yes, I had to. W's in the chat to Mike for the $1. Mike cracks me up. Mike said, God damn, how stupid are these fucking people? Do they know that they're fucking stupid? Is this guy hearing himself? White people are better than everyone else. What? Mike? Mr. Mike?
That's basically what it was. He just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to watch the words around that guy, and that's why I kind of have to stop and check myself when we were talking to him, because he did mention having an issue. So I was like, I don't want to, go down the line of ableism at all.
Yeah.
So there is that. Yeah, that was for the best. But thank you for your $1. W's in chat to Dean for the 10. This is for some boba and therapy after that. Ooh! God,
thank you, Phil.
Damn it,
Phil knows how to make me smile. Thank you, Phil. I love the super cracker. Drop some hearts in the chat for Phil. Phil, spin that shit, friend.
Yeah, we just call it the Pixar looking Uncle Sam.
No, it's a super cracker. But do have this call. You have one more, or you finish? I'm sorry.
Boba and therapy after that last dude. Thank you so much, Dean. I appreciate you.
Awesome. Shout out to you all. Keep doing all of the good things, guys, and thank you again for being here. And again, Discord, if you want this to go a little bit longer, let me know. All right, let's see. All right, thank you for holding, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
That would have ended Discord.
No, but I'd really still like to speak if it's possible.
I'm sorry, you're not a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I really wanted to rebuke some of the things that I've been hearing some of your callers say.
We don't do that? It's okay. I don't care. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead. It's cool.
Okay. Iran, they're originally democratically elected, but their leader in 1953 wanted to nationalize their oil and keep it for Iran because it's their oil and for their citizens. We are the ones that installed their dictator. Why? Because he told the citizens to F off, that he was going to sell the oil to the United States and to Britain. So we're the ones that installed that guy. As far as Trump, he caused insurrection based on lies. Even like you said, the FIFA were the only ones without, some form of national hooker. He mentioned recently that if we had lost a game, he was just going to say that, it was fixed, like the election. He goes, but I won't get into that. Immigration. Obama, in his first term, deported 3 million people. But Trump only has done, in his first term, did 900,000, maybe 1.2 million. And guess what? Obama got them. You never heard about it because he was getting them all from the near the border, the hard work, going out into the deserts, getting the people that are freshly in. You hear about it with Trump. Why? Because he's going after people who already have are going to get their, they already have their paperwork done. They're going, to work on, they already have a green card. They're getting it renewed and they're getting arrested. He's making a spectacle out of it, going for the low hanging fruit.
You are absolutely right, sir. You're sir. Thank you, sir. You're absolutely right. Everything you're saying is valid. I understand how frustrating it may be when they make a bunch of different points and we don't get to address every single one. Quite frankly, we can't. If we were supposed to go over every single piece of misinformation they went over, we would never get to a point. But thank you very much for sharing that. You are kind of just preaching to the choir here. We do want to move on with the show, but you are appreciated, good sir. I'm sure you was kind, you was smart, and you're probably important to somebody. I appreciate you,
Have
boss.
a great day.
I have a lot more I could say, but that's fine. I'll let y'all handle it.
I appreciate you. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
All right.
I hear you, but we have a show to run. You're valid.
Talked about it. Going over that's I can't do that thing where I say the same thing every single live. You know what I mean? Because we've gone over that like a million times before about 1953, mentioning that part. And I know it might be new people listening, but all of the streams are available on YouTube also. They are. I even have some clips available too over here on the TikToks. Ooh, that clip that I'm gonna do, Hector, you weren't here yesterday, right? But it was this old blagger called in, right? Like I think the last call of the night. And he was trying to do the respectability politics thing, right? And I basically told him, so here's what's about to happen, all right? You're going to start over talking me, all right? You're going to care more about me cussing, or something like that, than you actually care about what it is that I'm saying. And then at some point, you're going to get loud and keep over talking me, and then you'll call me out my name, and then I'm going to have to bully you. Why did it happen exactly that way? Except I did not bully him. I didn't bully him. All right. I just ended the call, but literally. Also, Elroy, thank you for sharing the live, friend, but we don't want to spam share. You can chill. If I see it 2 more times, Elroy, I'll do the thing. So stop sharing the live. I appreciate you. Thank you. Amazing. Are you a Trump supporter? Elroy don't listen, so there's that. I don't like when people don't listen. That's crazy. Now you're blocked.
No.
Are you a Trump supporter? Amazing.
No.
No? What the hell?
I know you.
That wasn't even me. What the hell are we doing? All right. Free speech. Are you a Trump supporter?
I sure am.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 40.
Okay. All right. And why are you still supporting Trump?
So I support Trump for a lot of reasons, but I'm also I'm a very observant person, right? I observe things. And I also see that the Democrats, even with a minority, can still flex that. We have a Republican Congress, right? But they don't get anything passed, right? So we have pretty much a zombie Congress. Then we have a whole bunch of people filing lawsuits against Trump's administration, mostly for immigration purposes. So there's 700 current federal lawsuits filed against the Trump administration, right? I've never seen a judicial and the legislative branch both working together tandemly to usurp the executive. So Trump can only flex executive orders, which is okay. But the problem is we have people not following those executive orders. And the fact that the Supreme Court of the United States has to make a ruling to keep genetically born men out of women's sports and out of their bathrooms should show all of you the state of our union is really, really, really fucked up right now.
Yeah, if only so many of Donald Trump's executive orders and other directives didn't violate the law, there would be so much less issues with those other branches. Isn't that a crazy thought? I love how you guys bring up that no one has went after any other president before the way they went after Trump. Well, who else tried to do all the stupid shit Trump tried to do?
So
who else had a Supreme Court ruling that they had an administrative error in the White House when they deported Kilmar? Who else had two rulings? Well, no, excuse me, one with the Supreme Court, then the International Trade Court, that the blanket tariffs that he tried to use through IEPA were unconstitutional. Who else?
That's actually not accurate. One of the Supreme Court justice actually advised them on how to rewrite the executive order to make it so that it was constitutional.
I don't know what that has to do with the ruling. I love how one person's opinion has nothing to do with the overall ruling. Crazy. I love how you said what I said is not accurate. That's wild. That's wild.
So I support the president, right? But what I
Hey, bro. What did I say that was inaccurate? What did I say that was inaccurate?
So Abrego Garcia is a known human trafficker, so fuck him. I don't care.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. You said I said something inaccurate, and now you're trying to, do the appeal. Yeah, nice try.
Yeah, I don't care.
What did I say that was inaccurate?
The guy was pulled over in 2000.
What did I say that was inaccurate?
9 people in his car.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. What did I say that was inaccurate?
You say that was inaccurate, please. I beg.
You said first off, you said that Trump was doing stupid executive orders. So name one that was stupid. So okay, I guess protecting women's spaces.
Oh my goodness. Do you understand how subjective that is? I specifically went over the orders that were blocked by the Supreme Court, or things that the Trump administration did that the Supreme Court blocked. You had to go back before then, and to nitpick my opinion, which is extremely subjective, you could argue that I felt that they were stupid, and to completely ignore the rulings that even SCOTUS, the 6-3 conservative-leaning SCOTUS, didn't like. What are we doing?
So first of all, how else do you expect the president of the United States to protect American intellectual property when it comes to China? So I actually support tariffs against China. Like, I do. I don't support war by any means, but I also expect these OPEC nations to hold their end of the deal, to continue trading in U.S. currency and buy treasury bonds to keep a demand for the U.S. dollar. Making back-ended deals with China and Iran is not acceptable. Okay, so Trump's a businessman, and because we don't actually ship anything to them, we have only one means of flex, and that is military force. Unfortunately.
Caller, hold, please.
So our economy is in dire straits. Okay, these OPEC nations made a deal with us back in the 60s or 70s or whatever, way before my time. So this is what's happening, guys. And major economists all say the same thing. Most people are just falling for their propaganda. Oh, nuclear bombs, this and that. But it has more to do with money. Yes, preventing them from having nuclear armaments is a big deal, but it's superfluous to the fact that Trump does want everybody to be successful. He does want Iran to be successful, as they are a member of OPEC that have a lot of restrictions on them because they violated several of the JCPOA violations. I mean, they didn't even allow nuclear inspection of their facilities. So this is problematic. So I'm glad Donald Trump is there, because these Muslim nations, they will not talk to a female president, first of all. Like, they just won't.
I don't get. Oh my fucking god! Yeah, go ahead and tell us how Kilmar Abrego Garcia was a human trafficker, bro. Go ahead and articulate that.
So back in 2022, I believe, he was pulled over in his van with 9 people with no documentation, and none of them spoke English. Okay, there was a body cam from the actual highway patrol officer, which said, hey, this is what he is, this is what he's doing, but there's nothing we can do about it. It's out of our jurisdiction. So they actively let go of Abrego Garcia, and they caught him on video. So look, man, you guys want to show for this guy? And not to mention, his wife ordered a fucking restraining order against him
Whatever
So if his
restraining
own wife,
order. She never
yeah. So if his
English. She
own
didn't.
wife doesn't want him,
You
They don't
keep
one fucking thing.
you keep telling lies. That's not at
that's
all
not
what
true.
happened.
Yes,
All
it is.
right,
She
because
literally did.
what you be saying is that anyone who doesn't speak English will be participating in trafficking because they picked up
No,
coworkers. No, that's literally what you would be saying. There was no proof to actually show that he was committing, it was participating in trafficking. That's the first part. Also, the charges against him have been fully dropped, not just due to insufficient evidence, all right, to support that claim, but also because the judge deemed it as retribution. All right. So there's that part.
yeah.
Retribution by the
So
Trump
what that
administration.
means,
Also, another thing is that the Supreme Court did, in fact, rule against the Trump administration in ruling that unanimously, by the way, that they had to effectuate and facilitate the return of Ibrego Garcia back to the United States of America because they had, in fact, violated his due process rights. So there's that part. There's that. I mean, like, what are we doing here? We don't have
so
to
the
rewrite
problem,
history
the
at
problem with
all.
all that is, I'm going to start with one. First of all, his wife did, in fact.
I didn't
I
address
mean,
his wife, first of all. Talk about what I
so
actually said. Engage with that part, and then you can go to his wife.
okay, so those were not his coworkers. So he was working with like what, nine different female and yeah, nope, none of them spoke English. No documentation either. So that falls flat. The judge that you're referring to that threw it out, she threw it out because she said it was highly politicized, which is ridiculous. So she does
Vindictive
not want to do it because
prosecution. Vindictive prosecution. That
what does
was the
that mean?
reason cited. It was to justify the wrongful deportation. It's to do what you're doing now, which is to negate the government's importance of following the damn law instead of trying to clean up afterwards by making someone out to be a criminal.
So he's an illegal alien. I don't really care. In my opinion, he should be deported immediately. And if his own wife doesn't want him, why the fuck should we want him?
His own
So,
wife does want him because she's the one that actually brought this to national attention. So there's that part.
well, congratulations. You guys are shilling for an absolute total piece of
You
filth
can
that
say that all
has.
you want to. Sure, Jan, whatever. Anywho, that's why the charges were dropped, and he's still in the
He's
United
a
States
member
of
of
America, living his life, living his best life at that. So shout out to Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
a
So
member of
there's that.
MS-13. Shout out to the member of MS-13. Now let's talk about
He
how
was not
illegal
a member of MS-13. How do you believe lies from like early 2025 when these have all been debunked? Like,
That's
what are we
actually not
doing
true.
here? Like, you literally, oh my gosh. We already know, all right, that the what they called a tattoo across his hand, all right, was Photoshop there. They didn't even they probably didn't even use Adobe Photoshop. It was probably like Windows Paint or something. I think they did use Windows Paint. But that wasn't a real tattoo. He does not have that tattoo on his hand. Like, you're just making up stuff and you're throwing something out there to see what sticks. None of what it is that you're saying is true. You're full of shit.
Unfortunately, I'm correct in these matters.
No, you're
And
not. No, you're not.
and
All
the
right,
only
then give us the
only
source. Give us the source. Give us the independent source that says that it was real.
Yeah, I want to say that conviction.
I do too. Shit.
I'm just telling you guys, everything was thrown out because a liberal judge basically appointed
Yeah,
by,
yeah,
I
yeah.
believe it
Liberal
was
judge my
Barack
ass. I
Obama.
want the proof.
No, it happened.
I
I'm
want
just
the
telling you, it
proof.
happened.
No, I want the proof that that tattoo was real. That's what I want.
You want me to go get it from
Go
him
get it.
personally?
You have a smartphone. Go get it. Go find a source. Let us know. I will bring it up on the screen for you here. I have the ability to bring things on the screen. Don't try to talk your way through it, buddy. Hey, listen, Buttercup. Go get it. Go get it. Don't try to talk your
Wait,
way through it, free speech. You don't have free speech.
did he say, do you want him to go and get it? As if there are photos of this man all over the
Exactly.
internet, and then we would see the tattoos associated with MS-13
That part.
and determined by the federal government as MS-13 affiliated
That part.
on the website?
That
Telling you
part.
it's fucking.
Go get
So
it. I want to
it's
see
what we
the
call
MS-13,
what we call
all
a good
right,
old Mexican.
tattoo on that man's knuckles. Go get it.
Also, if you're in California, you'll notice that
You don't get to pivot. Go get it.
no,
Go get it. You don't have free speech either. Go get it.
of course not. You guys
There you go. This is what
don't
you're going to
believe
do. This is exactly what you're going to do. That's
Okay, then
exactly. You're just
provide
going
me
to keep coming off of mute and try to
that I
talk
was
about something else
no.
until until you be like, you know what? You keep muting me, so I'm gonna drop. Go get it. That's all we
I
want.
love fake. Absolutely love fake news. It's crazy to me.
The fuck are we doing here?
Keep on.
You ain't got it, cause y'all just be making up stuff, and you ain't never believed a lie from Trump. I'm sorry, you ain't never heard a lie from
Why
Trump
the
that you don't
Democrats?
believe.
Do you remember, Erica? Do you remember when these people used to say, "Oh, they're just allegations. They're just allegations. Allegations don't mean they did the thing. Innocent until proved guilty." Am I right? But this guy is this.
Yep. All we have against Kilmar Rodrigo Garcia is allegations. That's it. Just allegations. But yet the person they voted for has a conviction for 34 separate counts of falsifying business records. Yet he somehow, some way, he's not a criminal. It's just an
That's actually
allegation.
not accurate.
Donald Trump's not a rapist. It's just an allegation.
Okay, so according to the government, all right,
The
evidence against Abrego. Okay, whatever. So the government's wrong. Then you're correct,
the same
right?
government that it was shown that they had basically a vendetta against him because just as you stated, all right, you stated this and then Hector confirmed it. All right, it was thrown out because it was politicized and that the judge found it to be what? Vindictive. I said retribution. We can call those a synonym. All right.
Okay, so do
Those
you
words are
want
the
to
same.
want me to read you off like what he was actually charged with because you're defending a human trafficker right now. I'm just letting you know that.
Jan.
Okay, so MS-13 gang affiliations. U.S. authorities claim he was a member of MS-13 gang members based on 2019 immigration court documents and confidential informative information.
I don't give a fuck about the claim. Also, that informant was fired.
Wow, so you guys don't understand just how corrupted our government really is at
That
this point. That's
informant
okay.
was fired because they had been found to have lied previously. Thank you, John, for the fireworks. Y'all, drop some hearts in the chat for John Denver, y'all. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
Yeah, so anyway, so he was indicted in Tennessee for allegedly transporting undocumented.
I'm still waiting on the conviction, the proof, not the allegations.
So
this is
now,
stupid.
So
And
now,
he still won't provide the picture of those tattoos.
Yeah, dude, you guys are saying they're Photoshop, whatever, bro. Like they look like real fucking tattoos to me. So most MS-13 gang members do have tattoos, and he's no special, and he's no different.
Hey, a lot of people
Marijuana
have
leaf stands
tattoos.
for
You
what?
have to make the correlation between the fucking tattoo and the gang, dipshit.
Sure. Yeah, the marijuana leaf stands for M, and then the other one significantly.
No fucking way.
So do you even know what 13 means in that whole debacle? What do you guys even know what MS-13 even means?
Hey, Mr.
No,
Government
none of you
website, find me
dumbasses
the
figure out
government,
what the
find me the
13
government
stands for,
website
do
that
you?
makes a correlation between those tattoos and MS-13. Find me the website.
You guys even know what the 13
But I
stands
have
for?
a question. Where is Kilmar
Probably
Rodrigo
not.
Garcia from?
He is a immigrant or illegal immigrant from.
Go
I
ahead,
don't know
search it
exactly.
up.
I don't even know exactly where he's from.
It's El Salvador.
Oh yeah, even better. Yeah, he's El Salvadorian.
Where is MS-13 fucking
So they
located?
have proxies. So they have gangs all over the place and proxies everywhere. So let's just get that straight. MS-13 is a very sophisticated criminal element, which uses even my city of Los Angeles to human traffic and upwards of over $20 billion a year. And this is why Gavin Newsom yeah, we're not even listening anymore. That's okay. Anyway, that's great. You guys keep shilling for the illegals, and I'll keep pushing against it.
You didn't provide anything.
Yeah, you guys are shilling for an illegal guy who
So
literally
there's
traffics
that.
humans.
And Donald Trump literally stop sending people invites to turn their camera on. I don't want to have to remove anyone's mod powers, but stop doing that. I mean it. I'm so serious. Don't do that.
I'm not. I'm not going to turn my
No, I know you're not going to. You're not going to, but some people will, and some people will be absolutely disgusting. So there's that part. All right.
also that's one aspect, but like also illegal immigration has such a negative impact on our economy and just in
Does
general,
it?
like the actual, yeah, because like look at
How?
California for example. For example, look at California. Our premiums just doubled for liability insurance, right? For car insurance. Now they're saying it's for payouts for injury claims, but what they're not telling you is that every time one of the illegal motorists, one of the 7.5 uninsured illegals who are driving around in California, whenever they get into an accident or do a hit and run, that burden gets passed off to you and
How
me.
do you get to
Subsequent,
pass all of that onto the undocumented immigrant? How do you
so
get to
when they don't
pass
have
all
it,
of that on to the undocumented immigrant? Is it only undocumented immigrants
so when they commit a
who
crime,
do not have insurance?
yes. So undocumented immigrants typically they don't have insurance. They're driving around illegally. They don't even have a driver's license. About
I'm so
7 million
sorry.
voters.
That's not the question that was asked of you. I don't think that you can hear. All right. Listen to what
I
it
don't
is
think you
that's
quite
being asked of
understand what's
you.
going on,
Is
ma'am.
it only undocumented immigrants who do not have insurance?
No, but most of them are.
Oh, okay. All right. You can't say most because where do you get that information from?
That's
You keep
directly like
speaking in these
from
absolutes and you don't understand
yes,
anything. But I have a
yes,
question for you. So you care about the illegality of people actually entering into the country. That's what you care about, right?
yeah. It's a burden
Okay,
on all of
but
us.
do you also care about the illegality of, let's say, insider trading? Do you care about the illegalities of lying on business records? All right. Do you care about the illegalities of actually sexually harassing, assaulting, or even raping people? Do
Okay,
you care about
let's
that? Do
yeah.
you
Let's
care
talk
about those
about the fact.
things?
Yes, yes.
You do care
2,000
about them.
2,000 innocent women are raped by
Oh,
illegals
okay,
every year.
okay. So you do care about those. Yeah, and even more so are raped by white men annually.
So you
Let's
want to
not
bring
do
more
that
rapists
part.
in? So
But the
you want to
thing
bring in
is,
more
the
rapists? Is
focus
that what you're
is
saying?
with this is
Doesn't
that
make any
you
sense.
voted for one, sir. You
No,
voted for
actually, I
one.
didn't. I
You
didn't.
actually, oh, so you didn't vote for him, you just support him? Is that the way that you
I didn't.
absolve
He's not.
yourself? So why are you supporting a
He's not a rapist
rapist?
man.
You didn't
He's
vote
not.
for him, but you're supporting him?
There's no evidence of that, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Since you
Actually,
guys are
yes,
all
there
about
is.
evidence,
There actually is
produce me the
evidence of
evidence of
it.
actual. No,
There
no,
is
real
actual
proof.
evidence of it.
No, not
There is.
hearsay.
There's
No, no, no,
DNA
no,
that's
no.
on a dress. There's
Oh yeah.
DNA that's on a
Okay.
dress by E. Jean Carroll that Donald
Oh,
Trump
you mean that?
refused to submit
You
his
mean the
DNA
dress?
for. Donald Trump had
Oh,
over 2 years,
okay,
had over two
you just hate
years to
Donald Trump.
provide
You just hate Donald Trump, and that's okay.
his DNA, and guess what he didn't do? He
Actually,
didn't
Trump
provide
actually
it.
said he would provide the DNA.
Yeah, he
However,
waited
that
until the
dress you're
very
referring to,
last minute before the case actually was supposed before they were supposed to meet to start the case. All right, before they were supposed to start it, that's when Donald Trump came forward, and the judge did say you had 2 years to provide your DNA. This will delay the case even further. That is why it
okay,
was denied.
so
So do not
ma'am,
pretend that
can
Donald
you
Trump
stop
did
for a
some type. I'm
second?
not finished, sir. Thank you very much. Please let's not pretend that Donald Trump did some type of benevolent thing. All right.
Okay,
Also, we
the
can
dress.
talk about the 27 other allegations that Donald Trump has
Okay,
on him, I should
sure, we can
say,
get we can
against
actually get to that in
from
a second.
men, from not just women and girls, but also from boys. Right?
Oh
We
my
can
God,
talk
Jesus
about
Christ.
all of that, the other allegations. Like,
Okay,
let's
so
be
first of all,
serious here.
the dress that you're referring to, okay, first of all, wasn't even designed until 2 years after the so-called alleging rape. So that right there is ridiculous. Okay, now as far as these 34 felony charges, okay, actually, let's get back to Egan Carroll. Actually, the only way that they were even able to prosecute Donald Trump was first they had to pass the Adult Survivors Act, which was passed by Kathy Hochul of New York, aka otherwise known as the Get Trump Act, to bypass the statute of limitation for adult rape cases. So they had to actually make new laws just to fucking persecute
Where
Donald
in
Trump.
that law does it say? Where did anyone ever make a quote? Like, give us something to actually substantiate that one that it was made for E. Jean Carroll.
That's what literally everybody
I
called
just
it
want to
back
know.
then. They
I
called
just
it
want
the
to
Get
know.
Trump Act.
I just really want to know.
Because it happened so long ago, the statute of limitations wouldn't have prevented them to even hold him civilly liable. So in New York, you can't say that your accuser is telling a lie, right? Because he said, "Oh, I didn't know her, I never met her," and then in the court they used a picture of them together some many years ago as evidence that Donald Trump lied. So that's all he got in trouble for, ma'am.
Yeah, and this literally was the one that
Anyway, you know
allowed
what? Talking
adult
to you people is
survivors.
kind
Excuse
of
me one
sad.
moment. I'm going to need you to calm the fuck down. You don't get to spew a bunch of misinformation and then think that you're going to continue to talk. Shut the fuck up. I allowed you to speak. Like, what are we doing
Everything is
here?
true.
Your people are
Everything is true.
weird. You're weird as fuck. Shushies. Thank you.
Anyway, I really want to correct
How are
one thing
we?
really quickly. The Donna
Hold
Karen
on.
dress that
No,
you
for
two
real. How
Karen
the fuck are
wore,
we weird
the dress
when Gavin
evidence
Newsom
was,
passes
that
laws
was
like SB 1?
after the sexual assault. I want to make that super duper. Please shut the fuck up. That dress was created before the mid 1990s when the assault took place.
Okay.
Actually, wrong, but anyway, let's.
Anywho, I was responding. I know for a fact that I was responding. The fuck are we doing here? Let's be so fucking for real. The Adult Survivors Act, which was passed in May and went into effect May of 2022 and went into effect in November of 2022. All right, that was made to allow victims, all right, adult victims of childhood abuse to be able to actually file claims civilly against people. It opened up a 1-year period for them to be able to do that. That's what that did. Okay? She was able to
So who
take
else did it do?
advantage of it, but so did other people. Okay? So you can't say that that this was made for E. Jean Carroll. There's nothing, because typically when bills are made for people, guess what ends up happening? They get named after them. It could have been called the Carroll Law or the E. Jean Carroll Law. Okay? Just like we have
hearing you.
Megan's Law and Sarah's Law and so many other laws.
Not
Even
hearing what I'm
Adam's
saying.
Law, named after Adam Walsh. So, like, bro, let's be serious. This is
I
not
am
the
being
E. Jean
serious.
Carroll Law.
Yes, I'm being serious when
Why
I'm
are you
telling
being a
you
grape
that the
apologist?
No, I'm telling you that the Democrats have to pass legislation in New York just to get Trump. Like, come on, it's ridiculous. Okay, I'm not for it. Like, if you can't beat the guy on a debate stage, don't create laws to go after him where there's zero
On a
evidence, zero
debate
proof.
stage? Who was debating him in 2022?
The fact that Trump was way more popular than any
Who
Democrat
was
candidate is
dating,
obvious.
but who was debating him in 2022? That's what I want to know. Also, another thing is that people didn't start running for president until what is it? Late 2022, early 2023 at the very, very earliest. This person needs to stop fucking calling. You see that we're on a call right now. What are we doing? Stop calling. All right.
I'm talking
And
about
additionally, another thing, all right, who the fuck was he debating in 2022?
talking about like the proverbial debate. Like, if you can't beat him politically from ideological
That's a
perspectives,
projection. That is an absolute projection to think that anyone was using lawfare against Donald Trump. Do you think it's an issue for Donald Trump to be held accountable for the crimes, all right, that he has committed?
fake crimes.
And the fuck is the
Not
proverbial
real.
debate, by the way? The fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? I'm so
talking
sorry,
about
but everything
broad
that you
of
have said people have
political.
done against Donald Trump, all right, he has legitimately done against other people. He uses the Department of Justice as his own, all right, little legal team. He does that.
Honestly,
That's
at this
why the
point, when I
cases
see
against
when I
Coney
see,
and Letitia have failed. Also against Linda Cook,
ma'am,
that failed. Like, they've all failed because Donald Trump is using them as lawfare. He's doing trumped up charges against these people. So there's that. Because we know that you can indict a ham sandwich. We know that part. All right. But can you actually make it to trial? So that means that because these different matters actually made it to trial, a jury of his peers got to hear the cases. All right. And some instances, just a judge got to hear the cases. And in the majority of them, he was actually found to either be civilly liable or guilty of what he was accused of. He did that shit.
so civilly liable means what? That he just said she was a liar. I didn't know.
No, civilly, they found him civilly liable because in the second
You know
trial,
what?
she
You're
had to
just.
prove that he actually, not the
Oh
second,
my
but
God.
in the trial, he
You're so
had to prove,
brainwashed.
she had to prove
So
that
brainwashed, man.
he sexually assaulted her in some way, shape, or form. And they found that he sexually abused her. All right, with the
They
preponderance
used
of
it. They
evidence.
used
There's that.
the evidence. Let's analyze the evidence. 2
I
witnesses
don't
that
have
she
to
supposedly
analyze shit
told
because
us.
we're not going to relitigate this. I don't know the fuck you thought this was. We're not relitigating
You
this.
don't care about the
All right,
evidence,
shut the fuck up. We're not
but
relitigating this.
you care about evidence
Chat, do
against
you
the
all
regular.
want to drop pool? That'll help get him out the paint. Do you all want to drop pool?
Since you're losing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Drop me because you
Let's
lost.
see.
You support illegal aliens
Well,
that human traffic. And you support transgender fucking kids. SB 107 making.
I've about had it with
Like,
arrogant
honestly, your guys'
white
whole party is
men
sick. You're
coming
even
up
writing
on
laws like SB
panel
145 to protect
saying a bunch of
pedophiles.
stuff that they can't prove.
Unbelievable. So you got SB 1. So you got AB 665,
I
which
don't have
actually
great
gives
English,
12-year-old. Yeah, you have.
yeah, your signal is messing up, Hector. So there's that part. Sir, please don't start to crash out. You don't have to do that.
I'm telling you that
Yeah,
the
because I don't know
Democrats
where
are.
you actually, I don't know where you think you are, but you don't have to do that. You can behave yourself over here. No one's gonna hurt you. I promise.
Yeah, so
Yeah, no one's
Democrats
gonna
are
hurt you.
actively writing legislation like SB 107, making California a transgender sanctuary state. They also passed
What
SB
the fuck is a
665.
transgender sanctuary state? That means what the hell does that even mean?
So basically, California, underneath
Jesus
Democratic
Christ,
rule,
show us how
believes.
much of a bigot you are.
So what that means is that
Hold on.
California.
Call
Okay.
her host.
Okay. So California is
I didn't know
like
that.
even reading this shit is like so monotonous to me that I have to pay for 12-year-olds medical fucking therapy for not knowing what sex they
Do you
are
know
or
what
whatever the
gender
fuck.
affirming care is, sir?
Yeah.
You do? What's gender affirming care? Please tell us.
Could be anything. It could be therapy. It could be puberty blockers. It could be a lot of different things. But the point is,
It
you're
could be puberty
forcing me, a
okay, so it
tax.
could be puberty blockers. Okay, all right,
You're,
cool, got it.
you're
All right,
forcing
so it
me.
could be things for like children who are actually experiencing like an early onset of puberty. All right, so to prevent, let's say, an 8-year-old girl from developing breasts, right? Something like that.
So,
That could be it. Could that be a
That's not what
puberty?
it is.
Oh, okay. All right. Could it also be something to actually help a 12-year-old boy from developing breasts? Because there's a
Ma'am,
condition that boys
read the
can suffer
bill.
when they have too much estrogen.
Read,
And what
can you
ends up
please read the
happening is that
bill?
they develop breasts. It starts with a
So
G. It's almost
what
a
the
little bit
fuck
hard
does
for me
that
to
have to
pronounce
do
right
with
now.
transitioning genders? You're not hearing me. This bill is
Yeah,
for
that's not
transitioning.
happening because
Yes, it
children can't
is.
transition. No, it's
Yes, it
not.
is.
Children
Oh
don't
my
no,
god,
children
you're
can't
fucking
do it.
tripping, yo.
No, the type of surgeries that they are having is
You
when
people
little
don't want to listen
boys
to nothing.
when little boys are actually having a top surgery, all right, in
I'm
order
gonna
to
read this shit to you
remove
right
their
now.
breast tissue, all right? And at the very least, all right, at a number that is so trivial, so nominal that you wouldn't even be able to track it, you may have a a girl having top surgery. You may have that
Okay.
happen. All right. But that doesn't mean that they're transitioning.
So
So there's
okay,
that
so let,
part.
so, so
So
let me
there's that.
tell
So
you.
you can't say these things.
Let me educate you really quick. So SB
You
107
couldn't educate a fucking
signed.
fly.
So
What are we doing
so
here?
signed
Guys,
signed
what
into
we're gonna
law.
do here is we
All
are
right.
going to do the drop pool. All right.
California courts.
$100 and 2 galaxies for Simhar and
California
Hector.
courts
I spelled
can
Simhar's
take
name wrong. I gotta fix that.
jurisdiction custody
There we go.
over transgender minors, okay, if the child comes to California
Spin that
seeking
shit.
gender affirming care, okay?
There we go.
California will not enforce other states' laws that restrict gender transition for minors. Let me read that to you one more time. California courts can take jurisdiction over custody cases involving transgender minors, effectively
Okay.
taking away parental rights. If the
If that
child comes
parent
to
doesn't live in
California,
that state.
exactly. So the kid can essentially be taken by some groomer, taken
A
to
groomer?
California, and yes,
A
they're called child
groomer. You mean
groomers.
the other parent?
No, a stranger.
And what minors are transitioning? Because it sounds like what you're doing is that you're fear mongering, is what you're doing.
No, it's actually happening. It's actually happening in California.
No,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
What evidence do you have to support this? I just really want to know.
So SB 107 is direct evidence to support this claim. Okay. Now we have AB 665, which is another bill passed by Gavin Newsom, also written, I believe, and authored by Scott Wiener, a man that was literally just recently major sexual charge allegations against him with women that he
What is
sexually
the
assaulted.
audacity for you to act like you care about somebody being charged with any type of sexual impropriety?
No, I do.
The
The difference is
audacity of you Trump
the
supporter.
difference is
Be
this. The
fucking
difference
for
is this.
real.
The difference
Winter,
is this.
Q, and
The
Dean, thank you
difference is
all so
this.
much for showing the love with the galaxies. All right, y'all better spin that shit. What the fuck are we
The
doing
difference is
here?
this. The difference is this. This is active legislation being written, and then the other legislation signed by Kathy Hochul in New York, okay, the Adult Survivors Act that I referred to earlier, was a complete, utter bill developed only to go after Donald Trump because he was going to win the presidency. Political fucking lawfare at its finest.
Yeah, that is all conjecture. You don't have anything to
Nope.
prove that. So no one really gives a fuck about how you
Well,
feel
actually,
about a law being
77 million Americans.
passed. So there's that part. Another thing, children are not transitioning. All right. And additionally, gender affirming care. Okay. The majority of people that are on like these hormone blockers, okay, guess what they are? Little boys. They're little cis het boys, okay? They're boys.
Okay, so
right?
once
That's
again,
what
you're
they
wrong.
are. And I think
You're
it's
wrong.
fucking weird for
Thousands of
you to give a
minors have
fuck so
already
much
transitioned.
about what people do with their children. Is it your child? Is this your child? Is this your
So
child?
once again,
Do you have children?
no.
You don't?
Yes,
You do have
yes, but I'm
children?
not. I'm not talking about.
Are your children living life at, are your children trans?
No, they're
Oh, they're
normal
not.
kids.
They're not trans. Okay, they're not trans. All right, trans kids are also normal, stupid. So there's that part.
Okay,
Like, what are
they're
we
not.
doing here?
So
All right, so
yes,
mind your
minors
business.
are trans.
Mind your
Okay,
business,
so
son. That's all you got to do.
minors are now so minors. So 12-year-olds who can't even buy tobacco or buy alcohol legally can now determine their own gender in California, apparently.
That isn't true.
And they can become yes, it is. And in California, they can become a ward of the state, effectively denying parental rights. This is I'm telling you the
That
truth.
happens
Okay,
in
this is
multiple states. It's called emancipation,
like
bro.
I
In
wish
majority
you
of the
guys the
states, once
best.
you turn 16 years old, you can
Honestly,
actually file for
honest to God,
emancipation. So you're acting like this is
honest to God,
something
man.
new, and it's not anything new. That's it. It's
Honest to
not
God, I
anything
can't
new.
listen. So these are
Who the
very,
fuck
very
cares?
big things.
No, they're not
Many,
big
many
things.
many people are going away from your guys' party because of shit like this. And I wish you the best. I really do wish you guys
Yeah,
the
sure,
best.
Jan.
I can't help you. Your party is fucking so corrupt. We just had
And
a
sure, the
fucking
Republicans
year.
are the beacon of morality. Yes.
Yeah,
We
well,
know
see,
that for a fact. Yeah.
at least with the Republicans,
The
it's a mixed
party
bag.
where they are against abortion, yet one of their people down in Florida decided that it was okay for her to get an abortion. Okay, sure. All right. The party that is so forward on the nuclear family, all right, because that's everything, that the majority of them have been divorced at least once. So there's that part. All right. The divorce rate in the United States of America, mind you, all right, is over 50%. So there's that. All right. I mean, the person that you're sitting here claiming to support has been married 3 times. He's on his 3rd marriage. That means he's been divorced twice.
care.
Okay. So
Don't
there's
care.
that part. Nuclear
Don't
family,
care.
my ass. All right. Also, the party that claims to be so Christian and that homosexuality is so bad, but every time the fucking GOP is in town, grinders down. Like, why are you crashing grinder servers? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, you guys are hypocrites. Okay, you guys
No,
are
what
simply
the fuck is wrong with
hypocrites.
you, lady?
Contradictory is what you are. All you do is project what it is that you're thinking and what you're doing onto other people so that people don't look at you all. That's it. That's really all you guys do. All right? You guys are fucking narcissists. Is all you do. You have this collective narcissism, all right, that is a fucking byproduct of fucking white narcissism. And you guys honestly hate yourselves. You hate yourselves so fucking much that you want everybody else to hate themselves. That's what you want. But too bad, too fucking sad, all right? We're not decrepit, deplorable people such as you. And we can understand that it's okay to just allow other people to simply live. Just be. They're not bothering anybody.
You don't
All
want to
right, they're
hear
not
anything I said.
bothering
That's fine.
anyone.
Okay,
I've
you can just
listened to you. You've been able to talk this
keep the hate,
entire
man.
fucking time.
Keep the
You
fucking
just
hate, yo.
haven't
That's
said
fine.
anything fucking of substance. All you said has been rooted in bigotry. How
Literally
about you tell
gave
us
you
some
my
more
point.
about how much you dislike during going transgender people? Tell us
I
about
don't,
that.
dude. I don't care if someone wants to transition. That's fine. That's on them.
Are
What
you
I'm
sure
against
you
is
don't care?
I'm a lady. I'm against targeting children, yo.
You're against
Like,
targeting
what the fuck is
children. No
wrong
one
with
is
you, lady?
targeting children. That's the whole
Yes, they
thing.
are.
No,
Oh
they're
my
not.
god, I'm done. I'm done
Because
with you,
any
bitch. I'm
medical
done.
decisions are
I'm
actually
done with
between
you.
a
Stop.
parent,
Shut up.
a
I'm done.
parent
I'm out of here.
and
I'm
their
done, dude. I'm done.
doctor.
I'm
A parent and
done.
their
I'm
doctor.
done.
You're
You win.
done. Why are you still here if
Yes,
you're
the
so
Democrats
done?
are great.
If
Donald
you're
Trump
so
is the
done, why are you
worst.
still
You're right,
here? I'm
lady.
confused.
You're right.
I
Donald
know I
Trump is the
am.
worst.
But you don't
Democrats are
want to tell
great.
us more
Donald
about
Trump's
how
a
you
rapist.
don't like
Yep, Donald Trump's a
transgender
rapist,
people.
and 77 million Americans voted for the rapist. Yeah. Body, body, yada, 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 yada. Body, 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 yada, 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 yada.
All right, you finished? You're not finished? Okay. You're not finished.
I was just going to ask him. I was going to ask him to give an example of how the kids are targeted, but to be fair, we've been asking for proof of things for this entire conversation. He has nothing to
Pride
support.
parades were
So
grown.
I just wanted to go ahead and
Oh, you mean like pride?
get the pool
Oh, you
started
mean
and
pride?
get this absolute fucking degenerate out the paint. 'Cause
Grown
fuck
men
you,
shaking their
you're an
naked.
absolute goddamn moron.
Yeah, grown men shaking their naked bodies in front of kids at pride parades. Yeah, yeah. I could bring up like several videos of that. Yeah, you motherfuckers are fucking out of your minds,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
shout
I'm
out to
sorry,
Dean for the 2.
but
Dean said the law was changed for victims of
you
the
guys keep
Catholic
bitching
Church
on
and Boy
TikTok.
Scouts.
I'm gonna
Exactly,
be
Dean. That
I'm gonna be
part.
running for.
All right. Also, shout out to Melanie for the 50. Kick this ass hat. And will. Soon enough, Mel. Soon enough.
Kick the man that's trying to
Also, let's see
protect people.
here.
Okay,
Shout out
all
to
right.
Hector Talks for the 15 for I can't fucking stand this guy. Totally understandable, Hector. Totally understandable. All right. Let me see here. Also, guys, and make sure I don't miss anything.
Yay, child
Eyeballs.
drummers. Yay, cool.
Also, shout out to James for the 5. James sent 5 and said, bro wants proof for Trump, but it's speculation and rumors for undocumented immigrants. Exactly, James. Exactly.
human
He's
traffickers.
not smart. He's contradicting himself.
All
All right. All he's doing is labeling and deflecting. Okay. He's labeling and deflecting, and he's also projecting. This motherfuckers are narcissists. All right. That's all that we have here. All right. So that was 77 plus 5. We got 82. Oh, no, I did that number wrong. We're at
Facts. All
72.
facts. All facts.
All right, guys. We are at 72. 72. All right. Out of 100. Let's check over on the tube and see what we got over there.
Yay, Donald
He's
Trump's
not good at this.
Yay, Donald Trump's a rapist.
You just want to tell us more about how you just hate people? Is that
Eugene
what you want
Caro's
to do?
Eugene Caro's so trustworthy. Yay.
Okay, he stopped in. All right, shout out to Brand for the $2 over on the tube. Brand said, wow, that was an epic crash out. Bravo, Erica. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Also, let's see here. Also, this was earlier. So we have 74 until we get rid of this guy. But I am going to read some that stem from earlier, guys. All right. Since this guy thinks that he just gets to chill out on the panel, he's going to listen to what people have to say about him. Shout out to
I'm educating these people.
Shout out to Bert. Bert sent
All
$2 and
dumb
said, "Google the laws and read them live." Brand sent $5 super chat and said, "What's this guy's deal? His whiny virtue signaling as hops from live to live to live, huffing his own farts and ensuring no woman would ever touch him." Damn, Brand. He said you be smelling your own farts. That's nasty. All
Get
right.
more acronyms.
Bert. Bert sent a $2 donation and said you should debate Andrew Wilson. Hey, Bert, add, let me see, 3 more zeros to that, and I'll do it again. All right. I'll do it
Get
again.
that
Go
badge.
to Andrew Wilson's page and check how I destroyed him. So there's that part. Also, Hector has the actual full clip of the fact that he cut out all the racism and misogyny that he did. He only showed about 10% of it. Only 10% of it. But he absolutely got destroyed because he can't debate either. He just knows how to be insufferable. There's that. But thank you, tubers. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all so very much. Drop the hearts in the chat for our tubers, guys. All right. Also, over on the PayPal, it looks like we got some more towards the drop here. Molly, hi, Molly. Molly sent 5 and said, "What does he think about Trump protecting pedos in the Epstein files?"
So
She asked you a
that's a good
question.
that's a great question, actually. So when it comes to getting prosecutions, first you got to get okay. Now the problem is they can't get any prosecutors to stay around, and you got to get investigations on a lot of this shit. And many
She
people.
asked a very specific question that you're not answering.
Yeah, so it's not Trump. He doesn't have some magic wand where he can just be like,
Go ahead.
all right,
Tell us.
I'm gonna go. You guys have a lovely day. Democrats are awesome. Yay. Yes, transgender kids for all. Yay.
Oh no, not the skedaddle.
They went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
Anywho, shout out to you all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Not him just skedaddling. Like, bruh, be fucking for real. He doesn't have an answer. He doesn't have an answer. It's amazing to me. I'm tired of this damn microphone. How they never can actually answer the question. So, fucking A, man. That Crow guy, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat from earlier for Erica's boba. I don't actually drink boba. I don't like stuff busting in my mouth. I'm not even going to hold you. I do not like it, so I don't drink boba, but I will get like some juice or tea with it. Shout out to you, Crow. Thank you very, very much, friend. Also, shout out to Trans Decade Zombie. They sent a $4.99 super chat and said, "Caller, let me read it. Caller, shut the F up. Stop pretending you give a F about the kids when you don't care about him being in the Epstein files. You're a hypocrite." Perfect follow-up to Molly's question, Trans. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Also, shout out to Dust the Chameleon for the $5 super chat. Dust said, "Can this guest be ever more fragile and afraid of the rainbow?" My God, just taste the rainbow, bro. I swear to God, you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. Just go. Just give it a try. All right? The fuck is wrong with him? All right. Also, Latino Heat sent $1.99 super chat and said both parties are ass and should disappear. Foreign policy wise, yes. Domestically, I do not agree with you. All right. But shout out to all of our tubers for the love. You guys are appreciated. Also, thank you to Wesley Pillow for another $5. Thank you, friend. Wesley said, for the Dropkick Fund, this man is the dumbest. Also, I sent a super chat for this chud. You did, Wesley? I didn't see it. I got to look for that. I don't like missing your super chats. I'm going to find it, Wesley, and I'll definitely read
all
it.
11.
Huh? You have a delay, Hector. I'm still reading out donations.
Am I good now?
Yeah, but
Oh.
you still have a delay. I'm reading out donos. All right. James, thank you for the 5. James said, "I truly wish I could hop on your live sometimes just to tell these pedo supporting MAGAs to shut the F up." You know, you could. You just gotta go to TikTok so you can tell them over the phone too. Also, Nika, hey Nika. Nika sent 5 and said, "Please tell guests in a Trini accent." I don't know how to do Trini accent. A bumper clot. Mind your own business. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Why would you ask me to do that? What, Nika? Are we not here? Why would you ask me to do that? All right. Shout out to you, friend. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. And I made sure I covered it all. Thank you guys so, so very much. And over on Venmo, shout out to Cassie for the $1. Cassie said MAGA is stupid as F. Yes, they are. And Mr. Mike, I know you got some Asperilities in here, sir. Mr. Mike sent $3, and Mr. Mike said, "Is it just me, or does anybody else hear the teacher from Charlie Brown when these dudes start fucking talking? All I hear is wah 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 wah." Okay. Yes, sir. That's literally all you hear because they're not making any sense. That's why they do the rapid fire thing, because they're trying to get us off like as many talking points as they possibly can. All right. So then that way there's nothing that you're actually able to address and you don't get to a point anywhere. That's what they do. That's literally what they do. Also, like, drop some hearts so far, guys. I need to see the hearts in the chat for all of our donors. Nina sent 5 and said, "Feel free to add to my last 10. I'll send more if needed. Illinois is a safe haven for transgender individuals. Fuck SCOTUS." Yeah, fuck the Supreme Court. They suck butt. That's all I got for that. Also, John sent 5, and John said, "You have to clip him saying 77 million voted for a rapist." Okay, I'll do it. All right. I'll make a note to self. All right. Trump. Okay. 2:30. Okay, what's today? The 9th? Just for you, I'm clipping it. I'll clip it. Also, the year is 2026, girl, not 2025. Good God. All right. Thank you so much, John, for the suggestion. I'll do that just for you. Also, shout out to Shauna for the 15. Shauna said, "Bruh," I know what that means. Time to go. Also, Dean sent 5 and said, "Get this transphobic, racist, grape apologist piece of rat poop out of here. Let him lie somewhere else." Damn. Okay. All right. Got you. Got you. He's gone. He's skedaddled. Danielle sent 5 and said, "Thank you so much for speaking up for the LGBTQIA plus community. You're the best." Well, thank you so, so very much. It's nothing to it but to do it, like my little sister would say, because there's really nothing to it but to do it. It's not easy to just like be fucking kind. Like it's not hard, I should say. It's not hard to just be kind. Just be kind. Like I'm giving people are weird. Why do you care so much what other people are doing with their children? It has no impact on yours. Like if you don't want to do it with your child, then don't do it with your child. All right. There's that part. Additionally, guys, also thank you to Mel for the 5. Tell him to drop his SSN too, since he likes to be tricked. Mel is fucking hilarious. I just want to let you all know that. Melanie is funny, okay? Draw some hearts in the chat for Melanie, please. All right. Also, shout out to Rebecca for the 10. She said, "Your patience." I try. Shout out to my mom, I guess. Thank you very much. And Mr. Mike, thank you for the 2. Mr. Mike said, "These people make my..." Mr. Mike. Why? Why? I'm going to read it too. I'm going to read it. Mr. Mike said, "These people make my rectum itch. Please make it stop. I hate it here." Well, we love you being here, Mr. Mike. We love you being here, okay? We love you being here. You are so damn funny. All right. That's my uncle in my head, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know, that is my uncle in my head. All right. That's who Mr. Mike is. And I think one last one, guys. Shout out to Karen for the 5. Karen said, "I just wanted to brag about how my coworkers love my FTM. Female to male ass so much. They bought me bow ties as a birthday present to affirm my gender. Hope this transphobe sees while I live with joy." Yes, he will seethe. He will seethe because he's fucking miserable. So there's definitely that. There is that. I am going to find what Wesley sent because I don't like missing things from Wesley. Here we go. Wesley sent a $5 super chat earlier and said, "Caller Dunning-Kruger wrote a paper about you. I mean, how are you possibly this stupid? You have yet to state a single verifiable fact. Shut up." Exactly. Tell him to shut up. All right. Also, Bert sent 2 earlier, said, "Google is the source." Yes, Bert, we know. We know. And Melissa sent 2 and said, "MAGA chat needs to grow a pair and call in, cowards." That part, Melissa, you tell them. Stop being female cats. All right. And Melissa sent another $2 and said, MAGA, leave queer and trans kids the fuck alone. That part. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors, guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you all so very much for your kindness, your support. All right. I do get excited when I feel the need, when my heart starts smiling, when I get the feeling that I can bully them. I'm not gonna hold you. Because why do we have to be nice to bigots? Why do we have to be nice to bigots? Hector, how's your signal going? And do you have any thank yous?
It should be good now.
Okay.
No, I don't have any thank yous. I just wanted to say, you guys saw his profile picture? You saw that big ass microphone. You know he had a secondary device, most likely a computer that he was using for information. So how is it that you can cite so many wrong things in a small amount of time?
That part.
What really triggered the fuck out of me was the shit he said about E. Jean Carroll dress. This has been long debunked that dress existed. But you guys went off of some YouTube video that, I don't know, Matt goddamn Walsh made or some shit. And you refuse to actually update your information. Holy shit. The lengths you guys will go to invalidate rapists and victim blame is sick. And every last one... No, I can't even say that on this app.
No, you can't. I don't like when men have shirtless photos as their profile pictures. I don't like it.
I'll reject them.
I want them to put a shirt on. All right, T, Trill, are you a Trump supporter? Trill? Sounds like he's in a fucking cow pit. Guys, keep doing all of the good things. Let's make sure that we're taking care of Simhar and Hector while they're here. Thank you all so very much for all that you do. Your kindness is definitely appreciated. All right. Let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. And I'm going to be ending soon because someone sent me a donation that said, bruh. And I'm not exactly sure if it meant that they were tired of the person that was on the thing or they want me to do something. I'm going to go with the latter. Yep. Lily, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, what year were you born in?
2008.
2008? Okay, what month, please?
May 13th.
May 13th? Okay, and what are the last 4 digits of your social?
I don't feel comfortable giving that out.
All right, just making sure. I ain't gonna hold you though, Lily. I forgot that I had like 2 people on the phone on YouTube. So I can place you on mute if you wanna wait, you can, and you'll be my last person for TikTok. But I have 2 people on the phone over on YouTube that are in front of you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and mute you. Okay, I forgot about these people. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter? Caller going once. Caller going twice. Caller. Hello? Hello? Okay, they're not there. That's going to suck to hang up on them. Sorry. They were on for 49 minutes. That's fucking crazy. All right. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I am.
All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
Okay. 45.
Okay. All right. And why are you still supporting Trump?
I like the guy. He dresses nice.
Shut up.
Call from
Dylan.
All right. Dylan, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I don't still support him. I would say I would say I don't really like a lot of the stuff that he's doing.
Okay. So what is it that? Okay. So do you regret your vote now?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, okay. All right. So the only thing that I can tell you then is that if you are truly regretting your vote, then when it comes to the midterms, do you have any plans to vote in the midterms?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna vote against him.
Okay, yep. So look at the candidates and truly whichever one got an endorsement from Donald Trump, that's not for you. Whoever got an endorsement for Donald Trump, by all means, do the opposite. Because that just means that they're going to continue to push his agenda and do the things that he wants them to do. So yeah, but shout out to you, Dylan. Shout out to you, friend. Thank you for calling in and also for
I
your
was
patience.
asked the last caller, and I was listening. I think that our president right now is definitely a pedophile, probably. So
Yeah,
there's just a lot of stuff that I don't agree with that he does.
yeah. Totes understandable. Totes understandable. I don't disagree with you, but thank you so much for calling in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, friend.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
Thanks. Okay. So thanks for holding. So you just said that you support Donald Trump because you like the guy, you like the way he dresses.
No, I was actually calling in because of whatever you guys were talking about before,
Which is
which is all the MS-13 and all the trans stuff and everything else. You guys, like, it's
why do you, are you
like
are you a trans
this is like
person?
no, I'm not.
You're not a trans
Like, I mean,
person?
but
Oh.
no, like I called. I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm working. I called in when you guys were having a heated discussion about Kilmar Abrego and talking about the photoshopping on his knuckles and the tattoos and such. And I thought that was just an absolutely absurd thing.
Yeah. Which part was
So,
absurd?
have you seen his knuckles? Marijuana leaf, smile face, cross, skull,
He has
M,
tattoos.
marijuana, S for smile, cross for 1, 3 holes in the skull for 3. Like this is
That's
like
what
in the
they told
FBI
you it was for.
database.
There's no proof that
Oh
it's
my God,
for that.
oh my God, it's in the FBI database. Oh my God.
That's what
Do
they
you
told
think
you.
they
No,
just
it's
make
not.
this stuff up?
It's not in the
Oh my
FBI
God.
database,
Oh my
though.
God.
That's what they told
Okay.
you.
So how about this?
That's not true.
Okay. So okay, sure. Okay. So I mean, listen, M, marijuana,
You
smile,
can
S,
keep repeating it,
1
sir. It
cross.
doesn't make you
Like,
right just
no,
because you
right.
say it over and over again. It's not
Oh
in the
my God.
FBI
Oh my God.
database.
Oh my
It was
God.
a
There's just
lie.
so much
He is not a
stupidity
member
on
of
it's
that
just
gang. All
oh
right.
my God.
He
Okay,
actually fled
fine. You
El
know, like
Salvador to escape gang violence.
yeah,
That's why he was granted a
he's
what is
probably
it
a
called,
rat.
withholding order. All right, so that he couldn't be
He
deported back
had
to El
deportation orders.
Salvador.
Oh my
So
God.
there's that part.
Yeah, and no, the
He
reason that
didn't
they
have
gave him that was
deportation
because
orders. The Trump administration
oh
admitted
my
that they
God,
committed a clerical error.
they blocked him. They prevented him from going back because his argument was gang violence. He
I
didn't want
literally
to go
just
back to
said
El
that.
Salvador and right because he was fleeing the gang he was in because they were after him. Why would they be after him? Because he's in a gang. And then he comes over here and what does he do? He whips his wife's ass
I'm
and
so
does other dumb
sorry.
shit. So
He left El Salvador, like he fled El Salvador to get away from gang violence. Like you have to understand that
nah, not
he was a
necessarily.
teenager
Not
when he came
necessarily.
to the United States of America. So there's that part. He was a
Re-
teenager.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Well, I
Okay. We
mean,
got that part down pat. Okay. Fantastic. Now the
I
next
believe it
part
was El Barrio.
oh
is
Jesus.
it's El Barrio. They're defunct now,
Okay,
but it's El Barrio.
so
And
all the
so
MS-13 gang members that are taking over apartment buildings in Colorado. I mean, it stopped now, but before, like all of those guys were fleeing.
oh
Were fleeing El
my
Salvador as well.
God, these people have never met
Like,
a lie that they do not believe. Jesus
oh my
Christ,
God.
bro. Why are we still doing
You
like
guys.
2024 talking points? It is 2026 and the fucking world is on
Oh
fire.
my
And
God.
you want to talk
I
about
know,
Kilmar
and it's
Abrego
just
Garcia, a man who all of the
no. I
charges
just
have
called
been
in
dropped
because I was
against.
listening
And
to
also
absolute
another
absurdity.
thing with him, he's still in the United States of America. He ain't going no goddamn where. So there's that part. All right. Like, sir, by
And
all means,
oh
please
God,
move on.
yep.
Talk about
Just
why you
the
support
lowest
Donald
lows of
Trump.
society.
Why do you support Donald Trump?
I want to make two last
Because he's
points.
not
This is the
Kamala
exact
and
same
he's not
argument.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
And
So, anyways,
These people
I want to
stupid.
make two last points really quickly. First and foremost, remember when they
oh
arrested him
God.
because he was in Home Depot because they said that he was out here trying to be a MS-13 member when he was in a parking lot trying to look for work. And one of the arguments that they used against him to substantiate his criminality was the fact that he was wearing Chicago Bears merchandise.
Yep.
They associated Chicago Bears merchandise with MS-13. Also, there's so many reasons as to why your MS-13 argument with the Photoshop photo is wrong, specifically with the 3 in the skull, because there are 4 holes in the skull.
Did he
4.
say Bears or
2 eye
Bulls, y'all?
sockets.
It's Bulls, Hector. It's the basketball
And a
team.
nose. 2 eye
Did I
sockets
say
and a
did I
nose.
say Bears?
Yeah, you said the Bears. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, meant Bulls. I don't really keep up with sports. I knew it was Chicago.
Me neither.
Anyways, 2 eye
2 eye
sockets,
sockets and a nasal cavity.
nose hole,
Oh my
which the
God.
nose would have 2 holes, so that
Oh
would
my
technically
God.
make it 4, and then you
No,
would count his fucking mouth,
it's a
which would
cavity.
technically
It's an
make it
entire.
5.
Oh my
What are we
God.
doing?
Oh my God. You're a
Either way,
retard.
it would be
Jesus
4
Christ.
or 5.
He slurred to run. He slurred to run. TikTok, that was not anyone on this panel who used that word. That person was a caller who called in, and that person was immediately dropped. All right. We do not use that type of language on this platform. That was not anyone on this panel. All right. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, thank you, Aries Diva, for the double fireworks friend, for the baby fireworks. Appreciate you. Draw some hearts in the chat for Aries Divas and tell her, spin that shit. Spin that shit. All right. All right. This is seriously the last one because it's probably going to be really short because no offense to you, Lily, you're 18 years old, and I can tell by the tone of your voice that you're going to try to talk to me about abortion, and we're just going to go from there. So, Lily, why are you still supporting Trump?
Okay, so you are kind of right. So I do support his abortion rights and his immigration laws.
Okay, all right. Yeah, y'all keep doing that. Y'all like, ooh, which one can
Did
I
you
get
say
in on?
abortion rights?
Yeah, she said abortion rights. You mean the rights that they take it away?
Laws.
Yeah.
Corrected myself.
It's okay, friend. It's okay. I'm not going to talk about abortion with you, and the reason why is because I don't believe that that is something that is like political fodder. People's lives are severely impacted by it to the point of death. So there's that part. Like people are dying because of it. In regards to immigration, what policy has Donald Trump put forth in regards to immigration?
Okay, so I personally like how like he's making people that don't have like green cards and stuff or that are immigrants go back to their country, even though sometimes it does get forceful, but I do feel like what you give is what you get. That's like my personal opinion on that.
What you give is what you get. What do you mean by that?
Like if we're talking and you start getting loud, I'm going to get loud back cuz that's like what everyone does in life.
But what does that have to do with in regards to immigration?
It's okay, so normally whenever I see debates, they like bring up like people that got shot and killed, but I feel like sometimes they're being rude and like screaming and not doing what they're telling them to do. Hold on, sorry.
Itchy. Oh, thank you, Itchy. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
But,
Thank you.
so that's what I like, and I like how he's making our like country going back to just like, and they're like taking our jobs and stuff.
Taking our job. What? Who told you this stuff?
Immigrants.
Who told you this?
Researches.
What research?
I would have to look it back up. I've read it like a month ago.
It's okay. You can look it up. We got time.
Okay, just give me a
Taking
few
our
seconds.
jobs wouldn't be true. It actually shows that undocumented immigrants actually don't even have they have more so of a positive impact on our employment rates, and they don't actually impact the unemployment rate of American citizens. When you take a look at who's employed in an undocumented immigrant population and the native born citizen population. And also, they actually do create jobs because undocumented immigrants do come here and they do this thing where they start businesses, so they end up hiring people.
Right.
So we have that. It's actually in a study that's being a working study that we have. You remember how it was reported that undocumented immigrants, how the increase in them that came into the country during the Biden administration caused the prices of homes to go up by 30%? She's teacupping. She'll be back, guys. Hold music, I guess. We have hold music.
Yeah. Get it.
Rapping? What are you doing? All right. Hey John, what's up, friend?
Nothing while she's doing her research just for your chat. I think you might have heard this in Smitty's live, but for Hector and for your chat, do y'all know how many Trump supporters it takes to change a light bulb? None.
I don't know.
Trump tells them the light works and they sit in the dark.
That's a good one. It's a good one. I respect it. I respect that one. I do. I respect
Good dad
that
joke.
one. Appreciate you,
You can
John.
drop-
Thank you very much, friend.
You can drop me. I love you. Have a good
Have a
day.
great night. Not the skedaddle.
It went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle.
What did she
Somebody said
leave?
skedaddle.
Yeah, she left us. Aw, poor little tink tink. Poor little tink tink. Bruh. John, I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for coming up. She left, y'all. Why she leave? She didn't have to go. I might be addicted to this shit. Something wrong with me, y'all. Something is really wrong with me. She knew it wasn't true. Yeah. Also, that 30% thing is actually a lie. All right. They contributed to about like between the Biden administration, about 1% increase in the overall value of homes and about 2% increase in the value of rent. They lied. That study, the study didn't lie. The New York Post, who did the headline, they lied. All right, whoever posted that didn't read the actual study. And I want to say shout out to Hector Talks with 2 R's, all right, for not only sending an awesome video about it, but also sending the actual study over to me. And I was able to read through it. And yeah, they lied. They lied. That's why they had to make a correction and take away that 30%. They did a retraction. Hi, Eugene. Are you a Trump supporter? Eugene. Eugene. Okay, Eugene didn't mean to request up. Thank God. Thank goodness.
To add on to what you just said there, yes, the New York Post made a retraction, and this was long after the President of the United States, not the President, actually the President did post it, the President, J.D. Vance, and several other prominent officials in the Trump administration posted it, blasted it to everywhere.
Yep.
The retraction was never posted by those same people.
That part. That is why, what was it, like Tuesday? It was Tuesday or Monday, Hector, that a bunch of them kept trying to talk about how undocumented immigrants have increased the rental values, right? Or the values of home. Like they kept
That's
talking
correct.
about them increasing the cost of it. And now they won't talk about it because they read the retraction. I know that much. Oh, thank you so much, Aries Diva, for the flower pots. That's what I'm going to call them. All right, guys. I think it's time to call it. It is. The kid wants Jesus chicken. And I want to watch the movie with the community. So if you are in love and you want to watch Star Wars with us, it's going to be starting in 12 minutes exactly. Join the Discord. The link is in my bio. Everything with Erica is the name. All right. That's on. What the hell am I talking? I'm so tired. I'm tired, Hector. This is all Hector's fault. This is Hector's fault. I wasn't supposed to go live today.
Really, it's my fault.
I was not supposed to go live. All right. The movie will be starting in 12 minutes. And I'm going to pretend that it is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and not 9 p.m. All right. I'm going to pretend. Yeah. I said my son wants Jesus chicken. If you don't know what Jesus chicken is, then do you live with her? You know what? Not everybody goes outside. Do you know what Jesus chicken is?
I'm gonna have verification. That's the white Jesus.
You're. Uh-oh, white Jesus is upset with you, Hector, because they didn't let that come out of your mouth. There's that part. I need a favor, guys. I need a huge favor before we get out of Dodge. All right. Can we get Simhar up to 6,000 coins and get Hector up to 5,000 coins? I'm sorry, coin misandry, Hector. Coin misandry. Coin misandry. That's all I have to say. All right. We can't you guys matching. That's crazy work. All right, let's do all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right, let's show Hector and Simhar the loves. All right, and what is it? We'll be live tomorrow. Hector won't because he's going on a break. All right. I just learned that my head mod is going to be like leaving me for an entire week, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I need a handler. What am I
Y'all
supposed
hearing
to
me
do
now?
for a whole week?
Damn it.
What you say? Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, you still kind of.
Somebody said I'm in trouble.
For what?
Did somebody say I'm in trouble?
No. I said you're not going
Oh,
live tomorrow.
okay. I don't know what I missed. Oh no, I'm not. Maybe a little something Saturday. Maybe.
Kit says
Don't expect it.
Kit says she nominates Gucci to be the head mod. You know what kind of hood rat shit I'll get into with Gucci as the head moderator? What?
Nah, that's too much power. That's too much power for Gucci. Gucci's dangerous. Also, I just want to issue a little correction.
Gucci.
That Jesus chicken you was talking about, that's white Jesus chicken.
Well, he likes white Jesus chicken. I won't take it away from him. He can have white Jesus chicken.
That's all right.
I won't take it away from him. Nope, nope, nope. If you want white Jesus chicken, you can have it. Yeah, Gucci is the head mod next week, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that. Gucci is the head mod, and she don't play. All right? She does not play. It's going to be fun around here. I might even end up doing some MAGA hunting. I ain't done that shit in a minute. That'd be fun. Wouldn't that be fun to do some MAGA hunting?
I'll be there for that.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, I think I just got an idea, Hector. I just got an idea when it comes to MAGA hunting, and I'll get to make my decision on Sunday. So you guys heard it here first, and this is specifically for TikTok because YouTube always comes through with the come through. All right, and TikTok, you guys are awesome, but we got to push in regards to the gift gallery. So if we get up to the leopard, that means that like the last 3 big gifts are undone. I don't care, but if we get everything filled up to the leopard, we'll do MAGA hunting next week. Like the full blown thing. Remember where they used to like be like, she's streaming your live and they would drop me? Yeah. That thing. That shit used to be so much fun. Wasn't those good times? Those used to be good times, y'all. Hector has a sucky signal.
The best of times, it was the worst of times.
The best of times and it was the worst of times. It really was. It really was. Oh, Bernard, you have to take a look at the gift gallery and do that. That's what we are talking about right now, friend. The gift gallery. Did you guys take care of Hector and Simhar?
I'm over 4K coins, and so is Semhar. If that was your goal, then the people did the things. So I
No, they
appreciate
didn't do
people
the
for doing
things.
that.
The things were to get you to 5 and Simhar to 6.
Oh, never mind. Fuck y'all.
Exactly. They're forcing me to talk to another fucking Trump supporter. Actually, I don't really have to talk to them because, like, what? So, yeah, I need to finish my Lego set, is what I need to do. That person
Didn't you say we have a movie in like 12 minutes, 6 minutes ago?
Yeah, it's 6 minutes, but people don't listen to me, Hector. So I was trying to help y'all out. I don't know, trying to help Simhar out. All right. Simhar is our friend that's in friggin' Libya going through a friggin' slave trade right now. And they know that our charity all right, that we show Simhar is to take care of herself and her 4-year-old. They know that part. Right. I think I take for granted that like it's the same people that like hang out every day and then come by and show love. So I think I gotta stop doing that. So I apologize. No, you're not, Shauna. No, you're not. It's only literally an hour and we have 5 minutes until then. I'm gonna actually go ahead and queue up the movie right now. I promise. I'm gonna do it right now. And then we're gonna get in that thing and we're gonna watch the movie. All right. It's not like you got to go to work tomorrow. All right. It's your day off. Yes, I know my schedule. Okay. So there's that part. Also, we are watching the movie on Disney Plus. All right. Disney Plus. And the Disney Plus, it does have ads because ain't no way in hell I was paying all that money for no ads when I don't even watch Disney Plus. I don't. I got Disney Plus so the kid could watch Star Wars movies. All right.
Can somebody that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for me.
Okay, bougie ass nigga.
Okay. Yeah. So what we gonna do?
At least you didn't deny it.
What we gonna do is we're going to Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, I'm a BBN. I'm bougie as fuck. We gonna go to Amazon Prime.
I can rent it on Amazon Prime.
And we gonna rent the movie with no motherfucking ads because I can't stand ads.
Give me some money.
I will. I will literally send you the money to rent it.
Okay. All right. I'll do it on Amazon Prime. Shout out to Hector. Draw some hearts in the chat for Hector. All right. Because I sure as hell was going to run that bitch on Disney Plus. I sure was. Nah, I don't like knowing people's information that I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know. Just, you don't have to do that. It's not free after 30 years. What, Nina? Bruh. What? It's going to be Star Wars A New Hope. I think it came out in the 70s. That was the year. It came out in the 70s, like 77 or something. Ooh, I did that. All right, guys. I gotta go. I tried. None of us were born. Some people were born then. I'm almost 60. Where's the video stuff at? Prime Video. There we go. All right. What's that? Ooh. I didn't know Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens were is it Owens or Owen? What's her last name? It is Owens. I didn't know they were beefing. That's funny as fuck. Can you guys hear this? I hope not. I don't know. It's muted. Okay. Let's get out of here so we can go start the movie. I tried my hardest and it just wasn't enough, guys. Simhar, I let you down. Hector, I'm sorry. It's okay. And
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yep. It's not hard to get to my
Who
Discord. Just
the
go
fuck
to the
silenced
link tree.
me?
It was you know who. You know
Who the fuck silenced?
It was her. I ain't gonna tell you which her it was though. Oh, she told her herself. Never mind.
Hurry up, go home,
Bruh. Damn. Yeah, the Discord's in the link tree. It's right there in the link tree. I promise you. It's in the link tree. Hey, how can you not find it? It's right there. In the end. If you need to access the link tree, you just tap on my name up here in the top left-hand corner of your screen, and then you'll see my link tree right there. And then when you go to it, you'll see the Discord. It literally says the Erica Effect Discord. And then boom! You open the link in your browser.
And if you're over on the YouTube side, link in the description of the live stream.
Yep, part. And then, oh my gosh, that's crazy work. Look,
Typically,
I kid you not. It's
Facebook
right
has its
here.
own like internal browser that when you
It's literally
right there.
here. It's the very first one. If you can't find it, I'm sorry.
If you click on it, and it's going to open it up an invite in the TikTok browser, click on the 3 dots in the top right or top left corner. I think it's the top right corner. and open it up in your own browser. If the TikTok browser doesn't take you straight to the Discord, when you click the Discord link in her link tree, open it up in your own browser. You'll have no problem.
No problemos. No problemos, amigos. I speak Spanish. Yay. All right. So, buenas tardes, because it's still daylight outside. Buenas tardes to you all. All right. And who sent Simhard at Galaxy? I want to say thank you. And I want to tell you it was Gooch. The Gooch did it. Thank you, Gooch. All right. Spin that shit, Gooch. All right, Gooch, you the head mod next week. All right. All right. I'm counting on you, Gooch. Shauna will tell you about how hard it is, though. This is like her second job. It's a lot of work. I'm a difficult client. I am. Is it time to go? It's time to get out of here. All right, guys. That's good. All right. All I have to say is, give me my theme music. All right. Guys, ladies and gents, thems and theys, and everyone. All right. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with us here tonight. All right. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you were here with us, so we appreciate you all. Thank you for taking care of Simhar. Thank you for taking care of Hector. Thank you to everyone who tapped the screen, shared the live, sent a gift, reposted, sent a comment, sent a donation. All right. Thank you all so very much. All right. Also over on the tube, thank you to our super chatters. Thank you to our commenters, even the haters. All right. But haters, I promise you. All right. If you send a super chat with a few extra zeros, all right, I might engage with you. I just want to let you know that. So, I'm just saying. All right. So, with that being said, y'all, thank you again for being here tonight. You guys are fucking awesome. Let's do it again tomorrow around the same time. I'm actually going to try to be on like 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, but we'll see what happens. With that being said, y'all, shout out to my mods. My mods are fucking awesome. I appreciate each and every last one of you. For real, I really do. And with that being said, I leave you with this, as I always do. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please, by all means, do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. I will see you all tomorrow. And with that being said, wherever you go, say Erica Ray, drop some hearts in the chat, do all of the good things, and